Recap time. The party has entered the city of Windromeda. It is a strange, weird, it's rainy, technologically advanced city. It is home to a lot of weird stuff. For example,
Got plants.
not a lot of plants, but in your first day there, you guys saw a flump, this jellyfish-like creature with like eye stalks coming up and like a permanent smile on its face, floating by the club that you guys were resting in, wearing just like a suit, not a suit, but like a tie, and carrying a briefcase with one of its tentacles, and just floating along, going around. Since then, you guys have met up with Rosari's siblings from the order that you have not met yet, Fira and Arthur, aka Ember and Shade, as Rosari's. I don't know how much you told them about it, but we at least know over the table that Rosari's had nicknames for all of the children of the order, so to speak. Next up, side quest. Gwen and Dahlia decided to start helping a private investigator who has not given her name yet. There's a missing person by the name of Beverly Cartwright. You guys stopped by the docks, you asked her co-workers about where she's been, and they gave you a lead as to where she lives, but says that she has been kind of weird in the last couple of days at work and has not been there in, a week and a day at this point. Then you guys went to the House of MA where Fira and Arthur were, and after learning about some of the sicknesses that are running rampant in the city, you guys heard some screams and turmoil, ran across the building, and came into a very frightening scene that I will go ahead and start describing right now. Natalie, if you wish to avoid your aversion to body horror, now is the time. I will let the others summarize whatever they think can
I'll miss
avoid.
you, Nat.
What you guys did not see, this is before the group has ran into the room. At the House of MA, the leftmost room attached to the building is the intensive care wing. Sweat, salty and bitter, permeates the cool air of Windromeda. A Goliath woman lays in bed, pale and drenched with sweat. She is lying in the fetal position, kind of like holding her stomach, her knees brought up as close to her chest as she can. And then the man in the corner bed of the room, who is just kind of laying there casually, you see that he doesn't look to be particularly injured. Well, I guess you don't see this. But he turns to the Goliath woman and says, "Hey, are you okay? What's going on over there?" And she continues holding her stomach. It is twisting and turning. She convulses and jumps and falls to the floor with a loud thud. The guy in the bed yells, "Nurse, nurse!" And then a couple seconds later, a dwarven woman bursts through the door, confused as to what the noise was. She grabs off a vial of the center table in the room and hurries towards her. And she says, hey, take this, breathe. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. She starts trying to turn the Goliath toward her, rotating her face upwards. But by the time that she moves her, it's already set in. Her face and arms and shoulders are, the best word I can think to describe it is bulbous and puffed up, like disproportionate and disfigured. Her skin is rough and taut like leather, tearing where it can't stretch far enough, and from those tears, small little writhing pink tentacles pop out. The other end of the room, in the other corner, there's a man retching, trying to push something out that just doesn't seem to want to leave. And as he does so, something moves underneath his skin of his neck and his face, contorting his facial structure, rounding it and moving it until it is no longer recognizable. The nurse hears him retching and looks at him and turns back to the Goliath, and as she's turning back, she says, wait just a minute, let me go get... And then as she says that, slam, she is launched across the room, flung by a writhing mass of an arm, more resembling a tentacle at this point, as large around as a tree trunk. She slams into one of the 4 central pillars in the middle of the room, made out of wood, which cracks and creaks as she hits it and then falls to the ground. lifeless. A few seconds later, a nurse who heard the noise runs in, this one a middle-aged goblin, and he yells and cries for help as soon as he sees that these two figures are shifting and morphing and mutating. It's probably the best word for it. And these two figures, the one at the further end of the room, grows to this huge, hulking, leathery mass. Its arms are long tendrils of muscles that writhe and jerk in different directions. But the second, in the closer corner of the room, is the retching man who finally vomits up whatever was clogging his throat as his jaw unhinges and moves out of the way to make space for a just gross amount of tentacles splitting out. And his face, which has also changed shape, is now just a large, round, what looks to be like a ball of wrinkles. And at this exact moment, the party, led by Fira and Nurse Steven, your heroes, burst through the door to the room, witnessing the scene. One nurse, dead, lay against a pillar, and another nurse, frozen in fear, standing in front of you, backing away to the other side of the room. And at this point, if you guys will pull up roll 20, I'll have you all roll initiative. And Natalie can come back.
Oh, shit. I didn't even open roll 20.
Crazy.
I was already in roll 20, I'm gonna be honest. Nat, can you hear us now?
I can hear you.
Hi, Nat.
You were right to
Hello.
mute yourself, by the way, to deafen yourself, by the way. It was really gross.
Yeah, I was watching some of your faces and I was like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not in there.
Okay,
Actually rolling in at 20 on initiative. Not saying
What?
anything.
give me above
Jack
20.
wagon.
Who has a crazy initiative score? Who's rolling above a 20?
I have a 25.
25.
Oh, we're rolling initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
Just to make sure I don't miss something. What did Ava roll?
What?
What did Ava
Not.
roll?
I only rolled a 16, but I am switching that with whoever's rolled the lowest. So let me know who
Well-
that is.
So Leo's acting first. the
I don't
only one
want to
above
go
a
in
20.
there.
Anyone got above a 15?
I got a 16.
16. Gwen.
16 for whoever takes my thing.
And a 16 for whoever goes last. Above a 10?
I got a 13.
13 for Dahlia. Fira and Arthur, who are going to move on the same turn, they got an 11. Below a 10. The rest of the party, I guess.
We got 5.
I got 4.
I got a 4.
Ava, I'm going to reject. I don't want to go first.
Do it with Rosari's then.
No,
Okay,
it's fine.
actually,
you can do it. It's fine.
I can. If Rosari's wants to go first, I just want to be low.
It's
That's fine.
not first,
Hey.
but it's closer. Did I miss Lucian? Lucian, what'd you get?
You muted.
9.
Okay, thank goodness I don't have to rewrite this whole list.
19. Ha ha ha.
Take 8 million points of psychic damage. Because this is the first combat, like real combat in a while, I do want to go ahead and clarify something. Before we have talked about doing homebrew initiative rules, and we've kind of fully done out the window with that, but I will let you know, after your turn, if you did not use all of your resources, like if you didn't use your bonus action or all of your movement, after someone else does something, you don't have to hold it, but you are free to expend those resources as you see fit. You still have a reaction that's used for specific things, but like if you only use 10 feet of movement and then the monster runs at you and you want to turn and run away, free game. You're absolutely fine to request that. It might get an attack on you first, but you're free to try. So, someone catch Natalie up. What's happening in this room? Where are we? What are we doing? Not only has she not been here, but she did not hear that gross description that I just gave you all.
Mutation.
Octopus. Kind of.
Tentacles coming out of mouth.
Okay. But we're going in with the
bulbous.
intention of getting this thing?
Don't know. That's why
Okay.
I'm not going first.
They killed a nurse already, and will probably kill others.
And
So
didn't you at the end of the last session find out they were undead? Or you didn't see like life sense or anything? You didn't see them?
I think I did see them,
didn't have
but
a sword.
let's recheck.
To recap,
They're not undead.
what I said was, and I gave you over the table information. Your character still doesn't know this. You obviously don't detect them like with your way to detect the party of everyone emitting that kind of like soft, glowing golden light,
Mhm.
except for Rosari's, obviously. But I did let you know that like if you had cast life sense, so if you do it on your first turn, they will register. Yeah, so they
Will register, so they're not dead. They're
you
alive.
will learn
They're
that
not
they are not undead.
dead.
Yes.
They are alive.
And again, I trust you not to, somehow metagame with that information.
No, I mean I planned on using life sense on my first turn anyway.
Yeah. With that being said, Leo, you are first, and then it is not going to be any of the party's turn. It's going to be one of the enemies.
But I assume that we'll hopefully not kill them, but stop them. Certainly.
We will see. Leo, what you gonna do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely that. We're gonna move first. I'll call the Rosaries. Rosaries, you get the big one. I'll get the small one. Sorry, you have twice my HP. And I'll run over to this one, and I will attempt to like shield bash it and pin it against the wall.
Ooh, okay. It's certainly not very big. This one is like significantly smaller than the other one. It's still a medium creature, but you can tell that it is like weak and lithe. Its arms are long and skinny, but it ends in like these long, I would call them fingernails, but they're more like claws at this point. Go ahead.
Does it have the giant eye that's in the art?
We're gonna get there. As you run up to it, Leo, the round, like wrinkly head that it has opens up, and a large, like glowing red and yellow eye looks at you. Will you give me a wisdom
Don't
save?
like that. Don't like that. That's my thing, though. That's what I. That's
That
my.
is your thing. I'll let you know the DC is 15.
24.
24. You're so good.
24.
You feel like a hit in your stomach, but that is it. I'm gonna say, go ahead and give me. Ooh, let's call it a grapple check, essentially. So, go ahead and give me a. It's technically supposed to make a save, but I like you rolling. Give me an athletics check.
Athletics check. I like the athletics contest.
Me too.
That is a 21.
21 is good. That's absolutely going to beat this thing. It had the DC to grapple this is like 8.
Yeah.
You take your shield, pin it up to the wall, and it is like reaching and trying to claw at you. And its like head, which the neck has lengthened a little bit, that eye is about to creep up over the shield and look at you. How do you want to finish your turn?
Oh, Mummy no likey. I don't really have any bonus actions or things make any sense. So, I think it's just pinned against the wall.
Fantastic. With that, the larger one is now going to move. It's its turn first in terms of the enemies. Who is it going to go towards? One nurse is already dead on the floor, who is not seen on the map. I oversight, my fault. However, this, what looks like a body on the map, is just one of the other patients in the room who is actually like moving back into the corner. This thing is going to move forward, step on the bed, and fully just break it underneath its weight. And it's going to make 2 attacks against that person. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. 3 attacks. Hit, crit, and hit. That person in the corner fully dies.
Yikes.
I'm not even going to roll damage. The minimum amount that it would take is already almost double his HP. But that's going to be the large one's full turn. I will say that you guys watching this see this large hulking figure slam down, and I will avoid describing it too much, but you can imagine what happens if a tree trunk slams into a person with the force of a punch 3 times. So that on the map is now officially a body. Gwen, your turn. Rosarius is on deck.
Whoa. Okay. I guess I will empower Zim, and I will cast Hunter's Mark on big guy. Big guy gets Hunter's Mark.
Fantastic. Actually, I'm gonna give him a blue token. How much temporary HP does Zim get?
Oh shit.
It's just the HP of his empowered stat block.
Yeah, he gets 50.
50? Nice.
Yeah, 50.
Very nice. Wow. He's beefy. Okay. Zim has more HP than half the members of the party now. Love to see it. Anything else? You want to move closer into the room? You want to stay back?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move. Move here for now, I guess. Zim will chill here. That's my turn.
Sweet. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and say it is Rosari's turn. Dahlia, you're up next.
Cool. I'm gonna head towards the big one. As I go up, I'm gonna look at Arthur and Fira and tell them, look, go with Leo, help with the little one. Ava, can you protect our siblings? And then, without even looking back, full trust, I'm just gonna run towards the big one.
Sick.
I am going to make 2 attacks. I'm gonna roll the first one, and if I hit on the first one, I'm gonna use one of Jacques' spells that I've just had and never used, but Shining Smite if I hit it.
Love it. Fantastic. Go ahead and roll those attack rolls. I will just let you know its AC is 16, so you just tell me if you hit or not.
First one hits on a 19. Ooh, that's 2d6. I need to not have d8s ready. That'll be 7, 9. That'll be 11 damage on the first one, but it will be radiating light, so all attacks on the big one will have advantage until the spell ends.
Oh, damn. What spell was that again?
Shining Smite. Didn't write it.
Right. Love it. Haven't used it yet, but it is pretty nice. Okay, second attack. And what was the total on damage? I missed it.
11.
11. Okay.
Uh, 13 plus, and 23 to hit, and that'll be 16 damage.
16 damage. Yeah, a pretty healthy chunk taken out of this thing. It's looking to be roughly at half. Pretty hurt. I will ask you to tell me, dealing this much damage, I want you to describe whether you are going for, like, fully sword swinging kind of dismemberment, or if you are doing it in such a way that would make it non-lethal.
I think I'm trying to go for, like, the joints to make it to where it's harder for it to move, kind of make it to where it can't go anywhere else, because it has freaking tree trunks for limbs, and that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Absolutely. So going for limbs, non-lethal, healable, something that it will most likely survive if it's taken care of shortly after. Love it, love it, love it. If that's it, Dahlia, that'd be you with Fear and Arthur are going to go next. And I'll put the nurses with them too.
So we made Life Sense a spell. I can't find it, but I mean, we know what it does.
We know what it
I
does.
just take off a spell slot.
Yeah, first one.
So I do Life Sense, and I am actually going to move this way, in attempt to start getting this person out of bed. if I can. I'm trying to like evacuate people from this room.
Yeah, I'm going to say that Nurse Steven is going to go with you, and then he's actually going to like go up to the people at the top of the room. So you cast Life Sense. To you, this brilliant golden light flashing out, covering all of the alive creatures. You see all of the people in the bed. You see the two weird, I have them called aberrant horrors on this because that's exactly what they are. You see all the party members, save for Saris. So you are able to see everybody, start getting them out. Nurse Steven's going to start getting them out. If they're asleep, it would just take an action to wake them up. I'm not going to make you roll a check, but I will say that you're going to get one of them up per turn.
They slept through all of the commotion.
They are very sick.
Okay. Cool.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to say that I'm going to roll a die for each one, and if I roll under a 10 on a d20, you need to help them out of the room.
Okay.
So for this first one, that is a nat 1. This person will not wake up.
Will not wake up, but is alive.
Is alive.
Okay. Well, no, because Life Sense is an action, isn't it?
It is, actually. Yeah, so you go up to this person, effectively not able to do anything on your turn, but you are able to identify that, like, you can't naturally wake them up.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to find some other way to get them up and out of this room if it's at all possible.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. Fira and Arthur. Rosaris. Will you give me a persuasion check with advantage? Actually, I lied. Roll flat. Arthur doesn't want to listen to you.
Ava's also going to be yelling at them, by the way. If that's what you're trying to do, don't do that.
We'll get there.
So, have a bonus of +4,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled a 4.
Cool.
Therefore, 8.
Fira is going to start coming over to this one. Seeing its eye. Leo, what is your passive perception? Does it beat 16?
It does not.
Does it not? Then I have nothing to say to you. Fira comes up. She's just going to help you by like holding your shield up a little bit, and you see her like fumbling and reaching for a spell book that she has.
Child, what are you doing? Get out of here! For goodness sakes!
We are the same age, and Arthur is going to run forward, bonus action dash to get on the other side of this creature.
Oh my god!
He pulls out 2 daggers, gives you a wink as he gets to the other side, and he's going to roll an attack against this bad boy. Actually, 2 because weapon master.
This is how I die.
R.I.P. Arthur.
Oh my god. It's a 4 and a 6 on the die. He misses both attacks.
No.
I'm going to have a talk with him, I guess.
He takes his daggers and then goes to stab, and like that leathery skin, it just kind of like thunks into it halfway. No damage to it. It is tougher than what Arthur is capable of putting out at the moment. But that brings it to Lucian. What you doing?
Alrighty.
Where you at?
What I want to do is I want to manifest mind, conjure forth mind in my awakened spellbook, and I want to move that manifested mind over, basically right on top of that creature that Rosari's just fighting.
Cool. I'm just gonna make like a circle on the map, and
That is a bonus action, by the way.
cool.
And let me read this real quick. Whenever I cast a spell on my turn, I can cast it as if it was in the spectral mind space instead of my own using its senses, and I can do so 4 times a day.
Sick.
I am going to anywhere within 5 feet of it because it's intangible. I'm going to also let me get back over here. Cast sleep. But I have to roll some checks because don't have it prepared. So
Oh yeah, go ahead. Tell us what kind of check you're making, what you're doing, and describe it not only for the audience but for the rest of the people at the table.
I am trying to find it again. Oh Lord. Okay, it's I have to make an intelligence check. It's 10 plus the spell's level, and if I succeed the check, then I just cast it normally.
And you get that ability from where?
I remember the text. Hold on, it's in my features and traits somewhere. It's from the book. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all I was asking.
It's from the book.
It's name is journal.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make the check, and you're attempting to cast sleep. Cool.
Yeah. What's my intelligence again? There it is. That is a 15. DC would be no. Hold on. What was sleep again?
It's level 1.
It's level 1, yeah. So I passed that. So casting sleep. Each creature of my choice in a 5-foot radius must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw of 18.
Mm-hmm.
Or have incapacitated until the end of its next turn.
And I am assuming you're doing that on the big.
Yes.
Cool.
Sorry.
I'll let you know it has a -2 to these saves, so it literally has to roll a nat 20. 17 on the first die. It rolls with advantage. That is a 4 on the second. It fails. It is incapacitated. So it cannot take actions next turn. And it repeats the save?
It repeats the save. Oh, good lord. I keep losing it. Yes. It repeats the save on the next turn if nobody attacks it.
Mm-hmm.
And if it fails the second time, it gains unconscious condition.
Yeah, so it can't do anything. It can still move, but other than that, it's just standing there. So we'll see how that pans out. Love it. Fantastic. Do you want to move anywhere? Other than that, the next enemy is going to go.
I am going to move just a little further up to get a better view. Probably about to right here.
Fantastic. That's going to bring it to the next Aberrant Horror's turn. The one with the large eye that encompasses most of its face with the tentacles coming out of its mouth. Picture is not perfect. It's just a representation. On its turn, it is going to attempt to make 2 claw attacks at Leo specifically. I guess Fira's there now too, so he's going to make 1 against both of you. Leo, that is a 13 to hit. Leor, that misses. Against Fira,
20 now.
yeah, it will hit Fira on the other hand. That is going to be...
It's not going to hit Fira, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, Rosarius takes 17 damage.
Oh.
And then it is going to use an ability called Never Ending Gaze on Leo. Leo, I need you to make another Wisdom saving throw.
Goodness.
My goodness, indeed.
You won't penetrate my senses. 27.
Oh my god. Love it. So good.
I'm resilient.
Yeah, you know, on a 27, I'm actually going to give you some information by exceeding the save by so much. This is some sort of pseudo-magical, psychic-esque ability. You get the feeling that if you were less, like, to put it bluntly, hard-headed in your wisdom stat,
I'd say dense. Yeah.
a little bit, you would receive some sort of debuff. I'm not going to clarify what that is yet, but you know that this thing is trying to, like, get you with a mental attack, essentially. That's going to be it for the other Aberrant Horror. Ava, you're up next with Fira going last.
Oh. Well, I don't know how to protect them when they both want off in different directions.
Oh, you don't. That's
no. What?
I've got Arthur. I'm used to it.
Okay. Ava's gonna what? She's gonna Misty Step. Ow, this is really hard to do. Can I like push Fira behind me and like take her spot?
Yeah, I'll let you make an athletics check to do so. She's already helping, so I'm gonna make it strength, not dex. I'll set the DC easy. 11.
17 plus.
You know.
Yeah,
that
I just
works.
beat it. I don't know. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna push her behind, and then I'm just gonna say, "Leave."
I will call that your action.
I hate you. Why did you say that? Why didn't you tell me that before I did it, Shorty?
Actually, okay, fine. You exceeded the DC
Bonus.
by 10. It'll be a bonus action instead. You have your action.
Okay.
I'll be nice.
All right. Thanks. Good, because
Once.
now I'm gonna take the whip out, and I'm just still gonna be like eye contact with Fira, like don't fuck with me right now, you leave. And I'm going to try to hit this thing. So 26 to hit.
Yeah, that will do it.
I'm gonna do, what is this one? Goading attack? A special thingy. So it has to do a wisdom save.
Cool. It got not great, an 11.
Okay, well it had to beat a 17. So
Fails.
I add a superiority die to the total damage, and it has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me.
Cool.
Until my next turn. And I can add Booming Blade onto the attack, right?
Yeah.
Like how many? Okay. Then I'll do that too. So the damage.
What is that? A D8 for Booming Blade, a D6 for the superiority die, and your whip damage.
And my sneak attack.
And your sneak attack.
Yeah.
So that thing's gonna die.
It might.
Oh, that was okay. And then it was a D6 and a D8. Okay. So 10, 9 for sneak attack, and then the booming blade is 4 and 2 for the other D6.
Give me either individual numbers or the total.
I just
I
said
can't
10, 9, 4, 2.
10, 9, 4, 2. Okay, so 6, 15, 25 points of damage. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. As you attack it, you meet the gaze of its huge bulbous eye, and you feel it like send a shock down your nervous system.
I always fail wisdom saves, so that's so cool. I failed.
Is this
I know I
counterspellable?
failed. I just
This
know
is
I
not
failed.
counterspellable, no.
What if it was?
Danny.
Yeah. Why are you using my real name? What?
Because I'm trying to instill
You're
a sense
scaring
of
me.
dread in you.
Stop!
I need two things. One, will you roll me a D8?
I'm scared. No.
And two, how do you react as this thing begins babbling? The words are incoherent at first, but through the like tentacles that make up the bottom of its face now, you hear it begin. The speech almost feels like it's two separate things that slowly align, and it begins reciting something a little familiar to you. It says, parents, I have to get my parents. I have to bail out my parents. 2,500 gold. Parents. And it's just repeatedly saying things that you know have been sort of tucked in your mind. And will you roll me that D8, please?
6.
A 6. Fantastic. I'm going to send you a message really quick.
No. Leo, how could you let this happen to me?
I didn't let shit happen to you.
You immediately use your reaction and you cast Power Word Kill on whoever you want.
Okay. Message is sent. Is that it for your turn? As a huge chunk of damage, this
Um,
thing is like bleeding profusely and is on death's door. One more attack and it's done.
Yeah, she just kind of looks at Leo, who's like kind of next to her, and he just sees like horror on her face and kind of like tears coming down, but no sound coming from her mouth.
Here we go. Leo, that does bring it back to you.
Cool. That makes me really upset.
And yeah, she's scratching her neck really hard.
That makes me
Suddenly.
upset. Cool. We're gonna do something that I was maybe planning
Oh,
on doing.
shit.
Deciding.
We did skip.
Natalie's so right. I skipped.
you
so
skipped.
rude. So
That is
rude.
so
He was
rude.
like,
I'm
I don't
back.
want
Did
anything.
I'll leave again. It's fine.
You-
Leo
How
clearly
dare
has a
you, that's
plan.
her.
We will come right back to
I
that. Athera, go ahead, tell me what you want to do. But as hopefully it won't coincide with Leo's plan.
No, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run up kind of behind Gwen and then use Misty Step to get up here in line with the other one. And then I'm going to... Oh, I wanted to clarify. I'm assuming this room is too small to cast the Call Lightning spell.
Let me look up the spell.
It's also incapacitated right now. Just a heads up.
Did Lucian tell anybody that?
Nope.
He did not.
Falls over.
Yeah, well, that
right?
probably would have been a great idea.
I
It
will
does
let you
fall
know.
over. Lucy did not
Falls
say
asleep.
anything.
Yeah.
Call Lightning would in fact be too big to cast in this room because it would fill up the entire room, which means there would not be room for like the lightning to strike, but then there would be like storm clouds filling the entire square that you guys are in.
Okay, I am sorry, but I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt on 4th level on this thing.
Can
yeah.
I use a reaction to yell out at Athera?
Sure.
Counterspell.
You see her running and prepping
Counterspell, do it!
Counterspell, Athera. As she runs past and casts Misty Step, yeah, you can yell something out really quick. It's just got to be short.
I'm just gonna yell, "Wait, no, don't! It's asleep!"
I'm gonna assume that like happens as I'm Misty Stepping, so I hear like that, and then I'm in the other side of the room.
You want me to roll for that to see if I say it in time,
I mean, I want to hear it, but if you...
or to see if I say it in time for you to react? You want me? I'll make a roll for that.
Sure.
All right. What do we want to make this?
I'm gonna say let's just make it a flat D20 because Natalie is on the side of like, yeah, I want to hear it. As long as it's a 6 or higher, you're good.
Okay, my hands are up. Hold on. That's a 20.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Athera, as you're like running past, getting ready to cast Misty Step, Lucian sees you running, immediately clocks in. It's like, nope, it's sleep. Don't.
Okay, I'm going to honor the fact that it's a 20 and hold. Can I hold that? I'd still, yeah, because that was my bonus action. I'm going to hold my action to cast this spell, but
Yep.
I'm going to look across at Lucian and go, it needs to die. Do you have a valid reason to let it live? And then I'll be done.
Cool. Holding lightning bolt, like the electricity arcing up your hand, that is going to bring it to Leo now.
Fun things. I'm going to do the same thing because this thing has just really messed with Ava. So I'm going to use my tattoo, and I am going to lightning bolt it in its eye. I am just going to grab its eye and just straight through the dome.
It technically has advantage on saves against spells, but I'm going to give it disadvantage because you're pinning it to the wall and doing that. It fails miserably.
Great. I'm very excited about this. That's going to be 23 lightning damage straight to its face.
Fantastic.
Straight
That
to
gets
the
doubled
cornea.
to 46 because it is vulnerable to lightning damage. You guys watch as Leo grabs this thing by the eye, lightning shoots out, and its entire head is obliterated. The person that has transformed into this thing is fully dead, unrevivable. Falls to the ground.
Damn.
Anything else? Bonus action movement.
Absolutely not. I'm going to look at Ava and see if she's still fucked up.
The scratching is stopping. She still looks kind of shaken, though.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to put a hand on your shoulder and try to have a good moment of eye contact, and then I'm going to peel off to go help Rosaries. I'm concerned.
Urcha. With that, that is going to bring it to the large big boy, who is going to start swinging wildly. Luckily enough, Arthur is like on its back. It cannot reach him, it cannot hit him, but two of you are right within its line of sight. So it's just going to be swinging wildly. I'm going to say one attack against both of you, and then if it misses one, it's going to choose you to try to hit you. So Rosaries first. What's it? That's an 11. No, that doesn't hit. Leo. That is, oh my god, a 14. Choosing a new die. You know what? If it's even, Leo. If it's odd, Rosaries. That is even. That's gonna hit. That's a 26.
Would you believe me if I said?
I absolutely believe you. Oh wait, it has not been your turn yet. You've already used your reaction to take a hit for Fira.
What? Oh, I'm not going to. I was just saying that doesn't. Would you believe me if I said that doesn't hit?
Right now, no. Leo, that's going to be 27 points of bludgeoning damage. And that is the only attack that it hits this turn.
I will use Sentinel to try to grapple it.
Sure. Leo, that also
at the end of
knocks
its
prone, by the way.
Oh my
At the end of its
god.
turn, it will have to make another save.
Oh, I'm so glad you said something. Leo, you don't take any damage because it doesn't make any attacks. It's incapacitated.
I was gonna say, I was
No,
like...
no one's hit it. No one's
No one's hit it. This is why
Oh
you guys
my
got to keep me in check, because I will just forget, and I'm excited.
Yeah,
I
was
had to go
waiting for
reread
Lucy
it.
to say something. That's why I wasn't going to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to reread it.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save 18.
It's not a nat 20, so it fails. You guys watch as this Hulk, this like big, brutish, tentacle creature, weird, deformed head, massive arms, just kind of stumbles, slips, falls, lands directly on the bed, crushes it underneath its weight, and then you hear a very soft me, me, me. And that's its turn. It can't do anything. It's literally asleep. Gwen.
Oh, okay. I am going to move towards Athera, and Zim is going to move towards the guy. He's over here, right? Yeah, he's gonna go in there. And I will do my electric shot thingy.
All right. Give me an attack
Question.
roll.
Question. No, hold on. Did Gwen hear me yell at Athera earlier?
Yes, there's no reason to say she wouldn't.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. I was spacing out.
Oh my god. That's a player thing.
Hey, it's
Okay.
gotta wake up at some point. We dealt
It's
with
gonna-
the other one.
Yeah, but we could all just hit it at once.
Nah.
Lucian thinks it can be saved.
Nah.
It is currently unconscious, cannot do anything, unless someone messes with it.
I will let you know
All right.
that it is straight up asleep. Like, there's no way for you not to recognize that.
Okay.
It was
Did I just
literally
not do anything? Like,
And I
What
yelled
you
it
do
out.
is fully up to you.
guys, do I do anything?
I feel like we're not in combat anymore, really.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I will say after Gwen's turn, I'm willing to let initiative just kind of flow however you guys want. There's not really any turns anymore because there's not an active threat. So you guys can just kind of move around and do whatever you like.
Do we all smack it at once?
Yeah, let's just take it out.
No.
It is a
What?
person.
So was that one
I
pointing
not
don't
a
think
person
that thing's a
anymore.
person
To be
To be
anymore.
clear,
Over the
I
table,
would
I
have
would
been
person
for us to
anymore.
not kill that one also if I was here.
I didn't hear everybody at once.
yeah, I stopped. Yeah. Did we see? If you can clarify for me again, the other monster, did it turn back into a human after it
nope.
died? Okay.
I'm gonna look over at Lucien. I'm still holding the electric bolt that I was like waiting for, and I'm just gonna raise my eyebrow. So why are we saving
Wait,
it?
if this
Before-
is, go ahead.
I'm going to say in the middle of this turmoil, I'm going to say that Nurse Steven, who has not done anything really yet,
Yes, he was going
I
to help
swear.
me move out these
I
people. I was
swear. He's
about
going
to
to-
talk to Nurse Steven.
he's going to turn to everyone and just like say, wait. There's a person. We don't have a way to bring them back to normal yet.
What disease is this?
It's not a disease. I don't know what the hell it is.
I really don't think that's a person anymore.
Yeah.
It kind of is.
Okay, do you want to die or do you
It already
want to...
killed people.
No, I don't
Okay,
want to die.
right
I know.
now.
Listen, I'm saying that we don't have a way to bring them back. If you choose to kill them, that's understandable. But you also clearly have some other abilities and stuff here. Can't you figure it out? Can't you turn them back?
I would like
Listen.
to die.
As of right now, it is not a threat to any of us. We can either take a moment to see if we can revert the changes, or we can study it and see if we can help other people who are not as far alone.
I would
You
like
can
to
study a
live.
dead one.
Please, no! It is a person!
Yeah, but that person is, if they're still a person in conscious, is probably in a great amount of pain. Look at
You
that
can help
thing.
her.
They
Please help
had
her.
I would
tentacles
like to
come
help her. I'm
through
like
it.
walking past everybody, and I would like to like study the creature. Could I even like touch it and maybe like get a vision or something?
Ooh.
Could I also help?
I'm just
I can
trying
study
to
as a bonus
study it
action.
medically and or get a vision of it and see if it
here's-
kills more in the future or it hurts.
This is gonna sound like I'm being mean, but I promise there is like, no matter what, some success here. I want you to give me a medicine check with triple disadvantage. Roll 3 times and take the lowest one.
I have never heard the word triple disadvantage come from your
But
mouth
disadvantage.
before. That's terrifying.
It's my game. I'm also
That's
going to
great.
take the map off. We don't have to keep using this because you guys know what the room looks like, and
Mhm.
I mean, unless
No.
somebody decides to jolt it awake.
I'm going to keep the map up on my screen just in case.
Ava's gonna start yelling at Fira again to leave because
How long is this
Rosaria's
thing going to
told
be
me to.
asleep?
Fira is just like slack-jawed looking at the dead creature, just not hearing a word that you say.
she's
Alright,
gonna like push out.
15.
A 15.
My lowest was a 10.
Cool. A medicine check, really not going to give you much here. However, if you want to receive a vision, you can give me with a 15 medicine check, you can give me a first level spell slot or a second level spell slot. I'll let you pick.
Is the second level spell slot going to give me more?
Probably.
Then I'm giving you a second level spell slot. I'll give you a third level spell slot.
Dahlia, I would
Give me a
not.
third
I
level
wouldn't
spell
touch that. Ava's gonna scream.
You
Dahlia,
gently
don't.
rest a hand on it, and luckily for you, you took a long rest before getting to the city, where there is no sunlight. You were able to like photosynthesize, charge up, do Dahlia things, right? You get a vision. It's small. You're not the one that can help this creature. It's Lucian. It is not a medicinal or healing issue. It is something weird, occult, and arcane.
I have the vision. I'll say that like when I have a vision, the crystals don't like light up, but it's kind of like it acts as a sun catcher a little bit, and like little bits of different colored light kind of spray everywhere. Then I say, this what has happened, Lucian? This is not a medical issue. It is an arcane issue.
Hold on. And he's going to walk over and begin studying it closer up.
But we can help her.
I will just remind you, Lucian, knowing this, sleep is a concentration spell and it lasts for up to a minute. Not only is your time limited, but so is your like mental resources. So if you cast another concentration spell, it's going to wake up.
Okay, two things need clarification for wizard things.
Mhm.
One, since I casted it from the book, does that change
Nope.
anything? Nope. Cool.
It acts just as if you had cast it. It just lets you like
right.
pull from your non.
I was just making sure there weren't any fun little tidbits I missed.
Yeah.
Also, since I can take study as a bonus action, would that interrupt your concentration at all?
No. Study doesn't interrupt it. I'm just saying if you cast a spell to do it. Go ahead, give me an. Oh my god, I don't know what to call this. Arcana check with disadvantage.
You said Arcana earlier.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. No, advantage.
I would give you triple disadvantage, but again, the medicine was triple disadvantage. This is not a normal medicinal thing.
Okay, 14. That is a 25. 25 is my lowest. I rolled an 11 and then an 18.
Yeah.
Okay. With study, I will at least let you know that this thing does not register at all with the creatures and animals that you have studied. Dahlia just told you it's going to be more arcane in nature, which sets off an alarm in your head of like, if it's arcane in nature, I feel like I would have heard about something like this. It transformed from a human. The only way you know that people can do that is magic, and it did not seem like this person did it willingly. Your best assumption on a 25 Arcana check is that transfiguration magic happened. You're not exactly privy to upper level transfiguration spells, so you don't know like what would need to happen to cause this or how to solve it without further knowledge on the situation, most of which you would get by casting Detect Magic or Identify.
I have the detect magic spell, but I don't know what I'm looking at.
Are we running out of time? Like,
This has taken 2 turns. You guys have 8. Well, no, this has taken 3 turns because it took you a turn to get here. You have 7 turns left.
Can I cast the detect magic spell and then just relay exactly the information that goes into my head into Lucian's head? Telepathic.
And is there any way I can help with that without breaking concentration?
No way to help without breaking concentration. You can absolutely cast Detect Magic. I'm going to say, Dahlia, give me an Arcana check. While that's happening, to give the opportunity to the rest of you, are the other 5 players in the room doing anything? Fira and Arthur are going to... Like, Fira is shaking off her shock and kind of just watching the other one that's dead, but she eventually realizes, like, it's not coming back. So she will kind of move over to join with the group. Very stunned. Arthur looks over at the other thing, and he's like, that's pretty sick. Leo, he looks at you and gives you like a... It's pretty rad.
What the fuck?
No one is happy with you. Why are you so excited?
Dude, that was sick.
Oh. For some reason, I actually... I don't know why my...
use message to Arthur and say, move Dahlia out of the way.
He looks around, realizing that it is you. Dahlia, you are able to detect everyone. You have life sense up before casting detect magic, I'll say. You feel and sense as Arthur almost like sheepishly walks up and begins to try to move you out of the way.
Casting detect magic. If she casted message,
Because no one else has done anything
be
yet, I'm
awesome.
going to allow this to happen before you get detect magic off. So Arthur is just sheepishly like trying to kind of push you out of the way.
stop.
Can you
I am helping this person.
help on the other side?
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know I'm not moving. I'm trying to concentrate.
He looks back at you with your eyes.
For some reason that I don't know, it's just my character sheet. I get a +7 to Arcana, so I got a dirty 20. And I casted detect magic.
Cool. Transmutation magic, 9th level.
Lucian,
Ooh.
Hold
This
on, I'm
is-
rereading Dispel Magic.
this is the highest level transmutation magic that there is.
While they're doing that, I'm seeing that Arthur failed. I look over at Rosari's and make eye contact, and I like.
Also, if she's like
I'll message
actually
him, "Get her
holding
out of
a
the way."
lightning ball, and I just casted detect
I think we could all just hear the
Yeah.
lightning bolt.
At
I
this
see
point,
you-
have it up. Yeah.
Athera, please put that away. This is a person.
And at any moment, it could spring up and attack you. We have no reason to believe it won't.
Exactly
We
how
have
long
no
is this
reason
thing
to
gonna
not try to heal her? It's
stay?
gonna
I'm letting you
Yeah.
try, but as soon as it is back on its feet, it's dead.
Stop telling people
Yes.
to get me to move.
Okay.
You're gonna get
I'm going to put this out here as the only other being who is currently not a person. Whoever attacks this being is going to be attacking me for 6 seconds. Do with that information what you will.
Did you just out
Why would you
yourself
do
to your
that?
siblings?
Yes.
Fira and Arthur both absolute shock for 2 different reasons.
Oh,
Arthur,
I think
Whoops.
Vera would first notice the black blood that's kind of creeping out of my armor from where she got hit.
I'm gonna say, Athera, you have a really good passive insight. Leo, you have a good passive insight. You guys look, and the two of them, in sync, jaw dropped, turn to Rosari's. Arthur looks like he's about to high-five Rosari's, and Fira looks like she's about to smack him upside the head. Both of them are confused, but for very different reasons.
Valid.
Like Fira looks up and down, and she just kind of like holds a finger up to all of this that's happening, and like hand to your shoulder, walks you back 10 feet, so where you guys can talk without interrupting everybody else. Points a finger at your face, and she just says, "You want to tell me what happened?"
Yes. Later.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage. DC.
I'll do triple disadvantage because it's fun.
Okay. DC 14.
I got a 6.
Uh,
I would have failed without the I would have failed just flat. Just there.
I'm not gonna fully put a stop to what's happening here, but Rosari's Fira proceeds to chew you out for a solid minute or two while the rest of this is happening, along the lines of, she is the oldest sibling, and it's her job to protect everyone, and you are clear, like, you died. You're gonna talk about it right now. You're gonna tell her exactly what happened, how you're back, and like what the situation is. Is it just like you died and were revived? Is it you died and now you're dead? She's not letting you walk back to the rest of the group. While that is happening, the rest of you back over by the creature. You have 5 turns or less until it wakes up.
Lucian is going to address Athera. Listen, give me one chance to break whatever is happening to this creature, and if that doesn't work, then we'll dispose of it.
That's what I'm doing, but if it jumps up, Dahlia's right in the way.
Calling her it.
Well, that's what it is
Da-
right now.
Dahlia, for the sake of safety, could you please move away from the creature? in case this does not work and it wakes up.
I get up from this.
Lucian,
I'm sorry, but how long is this thing gonna be asleep? I've been trying to ask this whole bloody time, and no one's fucking answered me. And as
Asleep
she says
long
this,
enough.
there's like electricity sort of like coming from her hand where she's like holding her arrow and it's like traveling down the shaft and going towards the like point where it's metal. She's got like a little itch on her about it. She doesn't like it.
you said 5 turns left?
Yeah, at this point, probably closer to 4.
Lucian.
What is that? About, was that 10 seconds a turn? How long is that?
It's 6 seconds per turn. You got about 20 to 25 seconds.
We'll give you 20 seconds, Lucian, as she cracks her whip down.
Lucian is going to hurriedly cast Dispel Magic. And, okay. If I cast it as a 5th level, will that decrease the...
It will give you plus 2
DC.
to the check. I will honor like a... if you were casting it at a higher... Actually, wait, hold on. Spellcasting ability, DC 10 plus that spell's level. Actually, for this, no. I'm going to say it is not going to give you anything else.
Casting it will not give me anything.
No, I'll allow the upcast to help. It'll give you a plus 2.
Is that for going up to 5th level from 3rd?
Yep.
Plus 1 per level?
Yeah.
He's going to upcast it. Alright, let me see what checks I need to make. So a plus 2, and I need, for each ongoing spell, level 4 or higher. So I just need 1 ability check.
Yes. So to let you know, it is just a flat intelligence roll. You get a plus 2 to whatever your intelligence bonus is, but the DC is going to be 20.
Okay, so intelligence plus 2. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a plus 8. And I need to beat... What was it?
20.
19?
20.
I need to beat 19. It's a level 9 spell. DC 10 plus spells level.
The closest I could explain it to you guys as players is a level 9 spell. Even though the idea of like a leveled spell isn't real in the game, the DC to dispel this effect is going to be a 20.
I think you just hate me. You don't know how else to say it. I got a 19 on the die.
Nice.
Hey, at least you didn't have triple disadvantage.
Nice camera
19.
movement.
Nice camera movement.
Love
19.
it.
Nice.
Okay, so you obviously beat the DC. You guys watch as Lucian... I'm going to let you describe what you do and what the magic looks like, but I will at least give the parameters that this is single-handedly the most powerful magic that has come out of anyone in this group so far. Not only are you casting a level 5 spell, but you are actively dispelling what could be a like level 9 or greater effect. And as you cast it, this person transformed into this creature is going to slowly like, again, avoiding the grotesque descriptions, their mutations will slowly mutate back into the appearance of a sick and frail, weak Goliath woman. With that knowledge, Gatlin, please use your little narrative skills to tell us what that magic looks like, because this is arguably like a huge step for Lucian in terms of being a wizard.
So he's going to... Do what?
Do you level up?
Do I level up? That's a question.
No, you do not level up, but that would be a great moment for it.
Oh, well, why can't it be?
It would be, wouldn't it? Huh.
All
right.
Hold on. Let me just check something really quick. I'll let you decide
Here, you want me to...
if you want to level up now or if you want to save it for a more fitting moment for the ability that you get at level 10. But this, like, rolling this high and performing this action would be a pretty good, like, getting to level 10. Yeah.
I am going to take it now. And I will come up with an even bigger moment if I make the roll for it.
Sure.
Or level 11.
Cool. All right.
So Lucian is going to kneel down and place his hand on like near one of the stumps where Rosari's cut one of the limbs off earlier. He's going to incite incantation to cast this, and as he does, there's going to be kind of a slow, dark, sharp shock wave that kind of pulses throughout the body. And as the creature starts kind of shrinking and going back to a more human shape, it's going to keep pulsing from his hand as he has to really concentrate to dispel this higher level transfiguration spell. And as this person returns back to the normal form, there's going to be kind of one more little shockwave that it looks kind of like a darkish red, like energy that's going to expel from the body.
Rosaris, did you cut off any of the limbs? Or like, what were the wounds that you inflicted? Because you dealt a pretty.
Oh, I thought he did.
Damage.
Sure, I did. I cut off like one of the ends of the tentacles just to make it a little bit longer. Something that would have like grown out of the arm instead of like the arm itself.
Okay, yeah.
But and then after I saw like, assuming it bled red or whatever, like it wasn't black like mine, I kind of eased off and went for like the shoulder joints, the knee joints.
Yeah. So I will say, as this Goliath woman returns back to her normal form, she is missing like the last knuckle on 3 of her fingers, except for her pointer and thumb. And she has a couple of pretty deep cuts along like the back of her shoulder, one at the back of her leg where you guys did hit her in combat. She is alive, but wounded and bleeding.
Can I cure wounds her?
Yes, you can cure wounds.
I say
Get her back up.
Lucian is going to call out for Dahlia as soon as she returns back to her form and sees the damage.
Yeah. Dahlia, you come in, you're kind of glowing light magic, healing some of these wounds, keeping her from bleeding out. After that, she fully passes out. You feel your spell sleep like fully dissipate. She passes out from exhaustion, laying on the floor.
Right afterwards, when Lucian sees Dahlia begin healing this woman, he's going to look up and glance between. He's going to glance up between Athira and Gwen, and seeing the kind of like the electricity sparking off of them both, and go, "Okay, can we please calm down now? She is back to normal, as far as I can tell, and is not a threat."
Yeah.
Before you guys can respond, a person crashes through the window, shattering the glass, spewing across the floor. They land, tuck, and roll, and immediately you hear, "Ow, ow, shit, that was such a bad idea." And then she stands like in a crouched position with what looks to be like a little metal canister in her hand, like a barrel pointed at the end, and the mysterious private investigator that Gwen and Dahlia talked to points it around the room, doesn't see a threat, spins it, attaches it to her hip, and like a long black trench coat covers it up, and she says, "Cool, I'm just in time." And we'll take a break right there.
Okay.
Why do you keep putting the most annoying NPCs in front of us?
Because they're so fun. All right, we'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you guys then. At the center of the room, well, not at the center of the room, coming in through one of the windows, the mysterious PI in her wide hat, long black trench coat, stands there, takes her hat off, her hair like pinned back in a braid. She says, "Oh, guess I'm just in time. What'd I miss?"
What are you doing here?
"I was following you."
What? Why? Yeah, you said you had something to do.
suspicious.
Oh, so the something to do was following me and Dahlia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Gwen.
Who is this?
Listen, I don't remember what the other name was.
Athira, she walks up to you, outstretches her hand, and says, "Isla Walsh, private investigator. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am currently watching these two because they, after your group met in the Bitter Troll, offered to help me with a mysterious missing persons case, and they went to help retrace my steps. Speaking of, did you find anything?
I'm a little bit busy right now. By the way, I healed the Goliath woman 15 points.
Yeah.
But yes, it is Dove. By the way, I look different.
That's me as a DM fault. Sorry.
Again, nobody ever mentions it. It's so crazy.
Oh yeah, I guess you were transfigured when you went to the docks. So let me just kind of like slightly rephrase what she's doing. She looks around. She says that she was following Gwen. She says, "Where'd your friend go?"
She has business to attend.
Over here.
Hey, so what was that thing? She points at the Goliath woman.
Thank you for the help, by the way.
I got here as fast as I could.
Right. So I am Dove. That is me. I am the Dragonborn. I used my, thing again.
You've already used it.
Oh, well. Yes, I am. You can hear the same sound
I
of
believe
my
you.
voice. Okay. If you were following us the whole time, you would have seen. Anyway, she transformed. It was arcane. We have healed her. Also, what we found out about the about your missing girl, what was Gwen? What was his name?
Whose name?
The guy at the dock.
Richie?
No.
Oh no.
The one with the long face.
The one with the long face. Let me see if I have it somewhere in my mind bank. Hold on.
The snacks are in canon, by the way.
It's under my mask. No, I don't think I remember, to be honest, but he looked like an alligator.
Sure. That guy, he has like a huge crush on your lady. And knows where she lives, so we know where she lives now. And we were going to investigate that after we stopped here, and now there was an emergency here. There is an emergency everywhere.
Yeah, this town has a lot of them. But great, I'll go with you.
If you had some sunshine and maybe some plants, things would be better.
No, secrets are kept better in the dark. Anyway.
This is so edgy.
I was going to say the same thing.
We can go investigate whenever you guys are ready. Clearly, you were having some sort of discussion, and she points at Rosaris and Fira, who have, like, paused, and she says, we're a fight.
Do you trust us now?
Halfway.
Okay.
Can never give anybody full trust.
Yes, you can.
No.
It's very easy.
Betrayal only happens with trust, so I don't give it out. At all.
Nah, she's smart.
Thank you.
If I had eyes, I would roll them.
That was funny. I'm going to step outside of the room now and let you guys finish your conversation. Comfort, and she walks over to Steven, who is like just in disarray from all of this. Comfort this poor nurse, and we will make plans as to where to go next. And
Steven, I do have something to tell you. Some doctors and nurses from Callisto, they're on their way here to offer you some relief. They're very talented people.
I guess we'll take whatever hands we can get. Sure.
You guess?
I mean, yeah.
Unless they're tentacles.
I don't really think what they need here is doctors and nurses. It's wizards like Lucian.
Well, these are not the only sick people here.
Like I said, we'll take whatever we can get. Isla guides him out, gives you guys a wave and a wink. With that, she will close the doors behind her, leaving you guys to talk for a couple minutes. Immediately, Fira starts tearing into Rosaris again. How much have you told her in this little conversation?
I don't know how long it's been. I probably would have just told her that I did die. Sir Arion killed me. and that I was not brought back by any cleric. And then I kind of keep it vague for now.
Okay. She will, finger pointed into your chest, turn to the rest of the group, and be like, first things first, I need some clarification. What happened to him?
He was killed by an angel.
Yes, that's sort of my fault, actually.
Already, Sir Arion was confusing enough. An angel. You want to speak less metaphorically, please?
Sure.
Nope.
No,
He's
it's literally.
the son of Corteus, the god of storms. He is actually controlling the Church of Corteus, but he is
Sort of
technically-
Corteus.
He is technically an angel, and he said either join me in my genocide or die. And so we said no, and he killed Rosaries, and we all teleported back to Oralumis, where Rosaries succumbed to his injury of getting cut in half. And the angel chased us, and he destroyed Oralumis, killing 30-something people, at least.
Okay. Fira has been holding up her finger for at least 10 or 15 seconds before realizing that you can't see it. She walks back to Rosaris. Zach, I want you to tell me, what would the DC for an insight check for Fira be to predict your behaviors in the fight and why you died?
Oh. DC 10, she can roll with advantage.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
easy.
18 on the die. She walks up, smacks you across the face.
Yeah, she smacks me, and I'll just look back at her and go, probably deserved.
Definitely deserved.
Eyes.
Most
I don't think
definitely.
you get to decide that this time, Aethera.
Her eyes are watery and beginning to grow a little red, but she will once again hug you and pull you tight, and she will hit you on the back and say, "Don't you ever do that again."
He does it every time.
Don't
I'm
you-
sorry.
So much.
I don't, and I can't promise that I won't take damage from people again. That's what I do.
You can protect people, you can take damage for people, you can stand in between them and danger, and that is fine. But don't you ever do it where I will lose a sibling.
I'm confused. Leo, you agree with me, right?
On
You
what
did-
specifically?
When we talked about the shield breaking, you said it's okay if a shield breaks as long as it protects the people.
You are not the shield.
Well,
A
perhaps
shield
she thinks the price you
and-
pay to reforge the shield is a little too
You are not the
steep.
shield. You are not a shield. You are not an inanimate object. You are not the shield.
I got it.
That
I've been trying to
falls.
tell you this for a long time. Shields don't work once they break. If you want to continue protecting people, you can't die.
You're
And
here.
unlike you, metal can be put back together. I don't understand how or why you were, but if it happens again, I doubt that we'll be so lucky.
Then I will not be brought back in this way again. You are correct.
She raises her eyebrows and raises her hand like she's gonna slap you again.
I deserve it.
I
but
flinch.
I will do my best to share the burden.
Instead of slapping you, she's going to. I guess you're holding Jacques right now, but she will take, if you have an open hand, take it, pull it up into hers, and say, trading one life for another accomplishes nothing. And if you're looking to do it, you will do it with haste when it isn't needed to be done. Promise me you won't.
I will
Promise
not
me-
recklessly.
That your life is just as valuable as everyone else's.
I am trying to understand that.
Promise me, or I'm going to let Arthur hit you.
This is out of character. Just the idea of Arthur hitting me. Oh, okay.
Weak threat.
It is.
I'm not sure how physical violence against someone you're wanting to keep
Arthur
alive is.
kicks you in the leg and hits your armor, immediately wincing in pain and like hopping away. Vera closes her eyes.
Metal can be remade. Yeah.
One of you.
Look,
Threatening to hit him isn't going to work. Someone help me here.
I've learned that he's far too stubborn for any sort of thing, so he
We
will
have been
continue
having this
to
fight the entire
impale himself upon the altar of other people's suffering. Blah, 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 blah.
Vera, if it's any consolation, I will not let him die again. And
He
that
makes it
is a
very
promise.
hard. He always thinks it is the very first solution he chooses for everything.
Athera rolling hot on insight checks. Sorry, Ava. She looks at you, shakes her head in disappointment. She says, "No, you're thinking just like him."
I don't care. Be happy. Your
Other
brother
people
won't
do.
die.
Other people do. I do.
Ava, you are her sister. You're going to act like it.
There are other
I don't even know her yet.
There are other solutions to the
Look,
problem. We just proved that with this lady.
Yes,
All right, if we're done here, I'm gonna go.
No,
Leo, let's go.
I will step out. And she beckons to Arthur, who like doesn't want to go at first, and then she gives him like a kind of soft but stern look, and Arthur meanders out from behind Rosari's and goes with Vera. She says, "I'll be in the other wing if you want to talk again, but I don't want to do so until you change your mind about that promise." And she will exit the room.
Can excuse me. Can Lucian walk out after her and catch her in the hallway?
Sure. You head after her. We'll give that just a second. Ava, you said you were also leaving.
Where are you going?
I just grab Leo.
Where are you going?
To do what I said I was going to do.
Yes, we had other things to do. It seems that Lucian has very proficiently handled this.
In the
I don't
place
see
where the
any reason for us to-
where the black breath is spreading? You want to go there?
Ava's just gonna keep walking with you.
I thought you guys already went shopping.
I did.
Other things. Also,
What
Like-
the things?
We didn't go shopping yet.
'cause we didn't
Sorry,
know-
you confused me and said
which
that this
did you
place was in the
do?
middle and now we're gonna go
confused.
farther away. I don't know. We didn't go shopping. That's what I know.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
just
look
I
going
got
to.
500 gold in my
I-
pocket for potions.
We're going to get scrolls, potions, and if we see a dragon, doctor.
What?
Ah!
What?
Doctor, Dad.
Give me a second to Google this.
I think Sim's dad
no,
is
no.
also
Sorry,
dead.
sorry.
I mean,
I was-
maybe that might help too.
I was thinking about where dragons come from. I'm so sorry. I meant to say, doctor, you need a doctor, not a dad. I'm gonna look for that.
Oh, an inappropriate mind if you think about where dragons come from. All right.
Yeah,
I'm just
okay.
gonna give up on this conversation and start tending to people
All
as
right,
much
bye.
as I can.
Bye.
But there's like wind kind of circling around her a little bit fast because that's an air.
Yeah, I want to give everyone else here the opportunity to at least react to what has happened before we move forward. I know the next thing that will happen is Lucian catching Thera.
Yeah, I just.
But like Athera, Rosari's, if you guys are doing anything, respond in any way. What is it?
Just
Not
as a
everybody?
player, very confused. So, well, lean over to Gwen. Where are they going?
They told me they were going to go shopping. I don't know where specifically. That's about all I know.
Hmm. And you and Dahlia are helping this detective?
It's more of like a side thing. It's not like a priority. I mostly just wanted to try and find a doctor for Zim and to maybe do some research for myself. But that's more my priority here.
Okay. She's not doing much more than that. She's just watching everybody else for the time being.
Rosaris?
I guess I'll go follow Lucian.
Lucian, I'll give you like a solid, short little stint before Rosaris gets there, like 30 seconds to a minute. You follow Fira out into the hall, and she is briskly walking, wiping her face a little bit, but you are like hot on her heels, just 10 or 15 feet behind her.
Yes, I do need a little bit before Rosaris gets there, but I do want to. Lucian's going to do like a slight little jog and kind of like catch her by her shoulder. Fira, wait.
She swipes your hand away, pulls her hand up. You immediately recognize the like finger incantation for firebolt, and she has one pulled up. Seeing you, she quickly drops it. Yeah, what?
I'm trying to be better at this, but I would be remiss after everything Rosaris has done for me lately if I did not mention that if it wasn't for his sacrifice, we may all not be here. And I know you made the analogy that one life sacrifice for one does nothing. That was not quite the ratio of the situation.
She thinks on it for a second, clearly understanding the implications of what you're saying. And she thinks before she responds. She says, yeah, that may be the case, but he is the type to jump to that conclusion of a solution very early. So you have to forgive me for assuming that it would have been any different. I am glad that he made the right call there, and I'm glad that it worked out where he is back, and that is great. But the fact that he is doing this, which is just an amalgamation of things that he did as a kid, protecting us, because he's the biggest and the strongest, and he thinks that it's his job to stand in front of us when everything bad happens. It's... what's it going to be like in another 2 years?
At this point, I think it'd be a good point for Rosaris to kind of get within earshot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
you
say
hear the
quite a
chink,
few.
chink, chink,
Yeah.
chink, chink, chink.
you come in, you're able to hear the part where she says, you know, if 2 years ago he was standing in front of us whenever anything bad happened, and then now he's actively sacrificing himself for others. One time happened to be really, really good, but it's assuredly not the only time he's done stuff like that. Give it another 2 or 3 years, and what will happen? You hear that part, Rosaris.
And right after, she's going to say, listen, I understand it was not easy on any of us, and it still isn't easy on any of us to think about what has happened. I do believe many of us are still trying to come to terms with where he is at now. And while I do agree that can be a flaw within him, it is not a flaw that is without its ups, without its positives. I don't think we would have been able to get anywhere, even before this incident, without him. He has done too much for us, and I know this is going to be difficult for you to process, but I just want to say that we are all in the same boat here.
We're not in the same boat, Lucian. I'm his sister. I'm your sister. And she turns to you, Rosaris. I'm going to grow old, and Arthur's going to grow old, and he's going to get older than Rosaris, and we're going to get slow and frail, And if he's around that long enough, he won't be.
Do you think
Yeah.
I am not afraid of this as well? Do you think that's not a fear that's shared silently between everyone else in our party?
I've watched him grow older and taken care of him for our entire lives, and now I can't do that anymore. You've known him for what? Not even 2 years? I understand that you care about him, and I understand that he's protected you, and you appreciate that, but that is my little brother. Do you have any siblings? Do you understand?
Vera. No.
I used to be a younger brother as well. I think.
Would you want your older sibling to sacrifice themselves for you?
Lucian's going to look down, and there's going to be one tear that falls onto the inner frame of his glasses and drips down off of the side of the frame there. You're right. I'm sorry to have intruded.
You did
thought
not.
I could help. No, it's fine.
No,
he's going to
it
start
isn't.
turning around.
No. Vera,
He's-
apologize.
I accept your apology. I also apologize. I didn't know about your sibling. Obviously, this entire conversation would be very, very touchy with that knowledge, but
Yes.
the point is, it's not just an action, it's a mentality. Rosari's, you just asked if Leo agreed because you see yourself as the shield, not as an actual person. And when we were 11 and sword fighting, and people tripped and fell and scraped their knee, that was fine. When we would go out hunting and we would maybe see a wolf, that was fine. But you just told me you got killed by an angel. We just watched whatever the hell that was come out of that person and kill 2 people who are still dead by it. How could I not be upset? How could I not see you continuing this and
Yeah,
fear for you?
I'm sorry, okay? I don't know what else to do because I don't want to lose any of you. I don't want to lose any of them just as much. You say I've only known them for 2 years, but I have grown very close to them.
And
Even
none of
the
us,
annoying little brat that runs off.
I wish I knew who you were talking about, Arthur. And that's the problem, is that they and I care about you too. So how would you feel if you were in one of their shoes? If Lucian jumped in front of a spell for you? Yeah, I know, you
wouldn't-
could definitely take more hits.
I wouldn't
than he
like it.
could.
I wouldn't like it.
Well,
Practice.
to be fair, I could counters. Never mind.
He is
In-
talented.
Yeah, Lucian, in that exact moment, your like off social remark that completely breaks the tone of the conversation. Fira, you see her also do the same thing where she's like, yeah, I know, duh. Anyway. Just
I promise that I will learn to appreciate my life just like you all appreciate me. I can't promise that it will happen right away, but that will be my lifetime goal. And apparently that is a very distant goal.
I would like it to be not so distant. And she
Okay,
will
I'll
accept
move it
your
up a little.
apology. She will hug you. She'll kick Arthur in the heel and say, Arthur, hug your brother. Arthur will come in. He'll get like a quick, like light punch in before he hugs you. And then Fira, she's going to look over at Lucian and kind of nod her head and gesture you over.
Oh,
Do it now.
Yes,
He doesn't
so-
like bugs.
As soon as there's a hesitation, as soon as she says that, I'm gonna pick both of my siblings up and move them over to Lucien, so that we can hug them.
Lucien's going to start like kind of trying to fight it and back away.
I'm gonna palm the back of your neck.
Can I come up behind Lucien?
I was gonna say, at some point in this interaction, Ava and Leo walk out and see
We
the
walk past.
hug puddle.
Just a group hug with Lucien in the middle.
Sneak out,
not-
and then
Not what I expected.
yeah, we'll say Glenn, you open the doors, kind of reconnecting the areas. So all of you guys who were nearby. I guess Dahlia, Life Sense would be out by now, but we'll just say that you know what's happening. But you guys see a warm embrace between Rosaries, Vera, Arthur, and Lucien, all like in the central office. Nurses are clearly giving you space. There was an emergency that happened, and multiple of them are like tending to people around you. But Fira, after the hug ends, she says, I can accept that. It's not perfect, but no one is, and it's growth. And that's, I suppose, the best I can ask.
I don't claim to be perfect. I have my vices. I will try to limit those in the future. What does Gwen do when she runs up behind us, by the way?
I was gonna come up behind Lucien and like try to shove him into the hug.
You can start another hug.
Lucien will try to take an action to disengage from a
I'll
second
say
hug.
it's more of a reaction. Give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
That it doesn't matter, Sentinel. You're using disengage. It triggers. You can't move.
Yeah.
He's still going to try.
Punch Lucien in the face right now.
Grapple check.
How
And he's
dare
dead.
you not have a group hug without me?
I'm
Can
sorry.
we please not?
Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of grunting.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm
You
gonna
fail.
walk in at that point.
When pushes you, you fall. Fira and Rosaris both kind of like catch you and set you back up. And then, yeah, the rest of you can approach from the other room, leaving the nurses to do their thing.
I'm tending to people in the nurse's
Dahlia
office.
is tending to people, offering healing wherever possible.
I'm gonna look at the group that was all hugging. So, what are we doing now?
A hug if you want one.
No thanks.
Fira, please help.
Don't.
I can't.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Or release Lucien.
Athera, when
look-
you come out, your incredible passive perception, you immediately notice that as soon as you speak, Arthur turns, sees you, and then hides behind Fira.
I'm gonna clock that, but I'm not giving a reaction yet. Like, huh. So, are we just going to hug it out longer? Or, I mean, half the party already walked out the door.
I mean, it's not half, but yeah.
I thought we were gonna have dinner.
Afternoon, isn't it?
It's
I'm not there. I'm just saying. What?
all of this,
time it is.
all
Look,
of this
we
took
debated
place
the timeline
around noon.
last session.
I'm gonna say that it's probably about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock right now. Actually, no, you guys went shopping. We'll say it's about 2 or 3. It's early afternoon. Shortly after lunch, so
Nobody
Fira
went
will look over
shopping.
at
Who
Gwen
went
and be like,
shopping?
we just had lunch before you got here.
Some London lunch.
What?
Linner.
If you're
Well,
hungry,
Lena.
just say it.
Arthur peeks up and he goes, nurse, I think she's having a stroke.
So that's
Okay,
normal.
this is not my first language. That's rude.
It was kind of funny.
Look, we don't have to stay here for very long. I just wanted to see them and also let them know that Valgros in Ilium right now.
At this, both of their eyebrows kind of shoot up and they go, oh, yeah, we might stop there next then. It's certainly closer than, taking a ship down to Eorsha. We'd have to... Yeah,
Yes.
well, let's
Oh,
go.
and don't return home. Home doesn't exist anymore.
You need to talk more. Right, like now.
He's really bad at it.
Yeah, that happened a while ago.
You know how we're
Yeah.
sitting here talking? Do that. Like, tell me things. What has happened? It's been a year and
okay.
a half.
Okay.
I want a full rundown.
Oh, by the way,
She pulls up yours.
just so we don't waste time, I'm just going to kind of explain everything that's happened.
Yeah.
I'm going to not tell about the part that was specifically Ava that was scryed upon. It was just they scryed upon the group.
I will let you know. Fira wants you to start from the beginning. You don't have to, go into full detail, but give like a
When I
bullet
was a
point
young
of everything.
lad, like, what do you want?
Once upon a time.
I know that. I was there. I bottled
Okay.
at you.
Yeah, I'll
That's
just
a lie. I'm kidding.
quickly go over like Erlumis, what happened, and then go quickly over like the party formed. Church doesn't like several members. Sucks to be them. Church scryed upon us whenever we're trying to help something with another member who's currently not here, because we fought a being from another realm of existence, and then just skim past that, and then we were scryed upon while we were at the location, and somehow they knew about where we were. We figured out later it was an ability. We were able to take care of that problem that the church had, and then we unfortunately most of the order got killed or disbanded because my fault.
I'm gonna roll an insight check for Fira, mostly because you are having to kind of dance around some words here that Dahlia was the one, even unintentionally, scrying technically.
Oh, it was
Eva
very
the
intentional,
one
so I will
being scryed.
I will roll deception.
Yeah, let's just roll these flat. I'm gonna give her a plus.
Actually, can I flavor it
3.
persuasion? It's the same roll. I just want to roll persuasion to try to be like, trust me that this detail is not important
Sure.
right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's your sister. I'll let you. She got a 14.
I got a 13.
She's not just going to immediately know, but she's going to know that you're leaving something out. I will just say that she kind of turns and to the rest of the party that's here. She knows about Ava and Leo, who are not here. Dahlia's in the other room. And she says, okay, well, you said the party formed and there were these members, and now there's these members. You're not giving me a lot of details on like who came in where and who did what.
You're correct, I didn't. Because I don't want that to flavor how you approach anybody in my party, because it was none of their faults. Do you trust me?
Enough. Continue. Bullet points.
Bullet points. I accidentally unleashed a horde of vampires because the vampire lord was the one that kidnapped Kata, and Kata was going to kill the vampire, and I didn't want her to have to deal with that, so I killed the vampire. Hillmount's gone now. We went up the mountain for Leo. By the way, Leo is Balgros' nephew. Balgros' brother is the leader underneath Sir Arion in the sword. We went up the mountain because they're gone. And then we met Sir Arion. I died protecting party in general. And then I got brought back, and we were outside of Callista. We saw some weird fish people.
Athera, roll me a deception check really quick. EC 17.
Yeah, you had to make a facial reaction, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I gotta be good at this. 22.
Okay, you're good. She doesn't notice. That catches about everything up, and Fira is sitting there. Arthur is tuned in, like this is the most interesting story he's ever heard. And he's going to continue asking you questions like, you killed a vampire? How? Did it bite you? Did it bite someone else? Did it have claws? Did it teleport? Did it turn invisible? What did it do? What did it do? And I'm going to say that you kind of just ignore most of his questions. But at the end, Fira is like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around Sir Arion being... What would you say his name was? Advent?
Yeah, Advent, yeah.
Advent. An angel named Advent. That's great. Apparently they sucked
Very
naming
thematic,
people
I think. Yeah.
1,200 years ago. Okay. This is a lot.
Oh, the other weird thing is Sir Cortez's party were trying to collect their weapons. Like this guy, I have Jacques, and he just starts like transforming into different weapons. I'm like, this was Azidar's weapon. At that point, I like turned to Arthur and I start like shaping into different weapons and just like name one. And as soon as he names it, I'll switch it into that.
He holds out his hand. He wants to hold it.
If you try to steal it from me, yeah, that's what I thought.
You make him look like claws.
Sure.
Whoa.
So, real quick, Redcon, I completely forgot to pull the summoned, the conjured mind of my spellbook and do anything. So I'm just going to say that it's been kind of like right next to me the whole time.
Sure. I mean, it's intangible. It just kind of floats.
Yeah. I will say, I think I can choose the form that it takes.
Sure.
I'm just gonna say I can, because I want it to be like a extremely damaged pair of glasses.
Intangible doesn't have space. Sheds light. Yeah,
broken shiny glasses.
Cool.
And after Rosari shows off Jacques, Lucian's going to get a little bit excited to show off his fancy book and say, "Oh, and this too." And the spectral glasses are going to be floating like directly above the book as he holds it up and shows it off.
You hold up the book, and Fira looks at it, and much akin to how you were when you first got it, she looks at it, and immediately you watch as like a slow contortion crosses her face as she like disgust and is like, what's wrong with that?
So you actually can't look at it. My mistake.
It just feels weird.
It normally does.
Okay. Well, now that that's all done, and I'm caught up and need time to process everything, where are you guys going next?
That we're going to look for more of the weapons. I believe we might be heading north next. Or we might be heading south. Or to a different plane of existence. I'm not sure anymore.
Yeah, just anywhere, really. Just throw a dart on a map.
I'm going to be honest, they had this discussion while I was dead, so I'm not really sure what the plan is.
We're going to Athera's home.
When?
After this?
Okay, it's
Or are
very
we going
clear to
somewhere
me
else?
that you guys do not have a schedule or an agenda, so I'm just
We're probably leaving tomorrow. This is a short visit.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here and help clean up. I will, if you guys have a room somewhere, or if you're set up at a place, I will come meet you, and we can spend time together until you leave. As much as is capable, because it clearly seems like, and she turns to Isla, who has been like in the corner on a chair, like just flipping through a magazine, looks up, hides herself with it, and she says, "Clear that you guys have other things going on. I don't have to get in the way of that. However long you stay, I can make time. I'm obviously helping here. I've been trying to help figure out how to help these people, and with what I just witnessed with your friend here and his spooky little book, might be able to make some progress."
That's okay. I'm not sure that Dolly is going to want to leave. So
The people will be taken care of. We're understaffed. There's not a ton of people here.
I don't know if you're going to convince her, but if she stays, I'll stay with her. If not, I will pick a place to eat. What's your favorite? Don't let Arthur answer.
She immediately reaches over and like covers his mouth, and she says, Calipone's. It's over on the edge near Braston. It's a really nice restaurant, but not super expensive, so we'll go there.
Understood.
What time?
What time do you guys like to eat dinner?
Whatever works for you.
Well, it sounds like you have to go chase after some of your friends, so I'll give you guys time to do that. Find them, do whatever. I'll be there at, I don't know, 6:30?
Sure.
Okay.
Great. All right, I'll meet you there. Let me go try to convince your friend. And Fira's going to head to the other room. Dolly,
Hey,
you
wait,
have been...
before you go, wait. Do you know where a Drake doctor is?
You're going to have to go to Sophidia for that.
Where's that?
It's the island in the lake. It's on the other side of town. You'll have to make a trip to go over there. But yeah, island. It's where most of the Blue Dragonborn live, and it's where pretty much all of the drakes and dragon things come from.
Oh, you think they got a library there?
You asked for a doctor. I don't know if they have a library because I've never been there.
Okay. Well, I better get going, so...
Isla holds her newspaper down. She says, "Not so fast. I have questions
What?
for you." She's going to stand up, but before we get to that, Fira's going to exit into the other room, and she's going to call out, "Dahlia, the people here are taken care of. You will only exhaust yourself staying any longer. I know how magic works. No one is hurt or dying. We appreciate what you've done so much. I'm going to stay here and help clean up. Your party is about to leave. I imagine that you will want to leave with them in hand rather than chasing after them."
No, I would really rather stay. Theo, can I speak to you for a moment?
I'll walk over. Yes, Dahlia?
Sorry, there was like wind actually kind of like whipping around her. Not like so fast that it feels like you're like in a hurricane, but like enough that you can feel the breeze.
There's a breeze.
You saw the Black Breath, yes? For context for Natalie, Black Breath is when we met Fira and Arthur. There was a person there that was sick with Black Breath. They were coughing and like smoke was coming out. I was able to alleviate the symptoms with lesser restoration, but a full cure would require a greater restoration, which I have access to, but it's a 5th level spell and I only have the 1 spell slot. It is lethal if left untreated, and the person I lesser restorated will be just as sick again in a week. There's your context.
Cool.
You know the person with the black breath, yes?
Yes, I remember.
My magic is not quite strong enough by itself to help him, but I was wondering if you think there are any herbal remedies that can be combined with lesser magic that could maybe help. I'm sure if we work together, we would be able to cure these people and they will die significantly less. The barnacle thing is more of an annoyance than anything else. I am not too concerned about it. Nobody is dying from it. They recover quickly. So I am not quite concerned about that. But this black breath, I am very concerned about. It seems to be breaking out quite a bit. It seems very... what is the word in Lysterian? Contagious.
So you want me to look into herbal remedies?
Well, yes, I was wondering if you knew of any. I don't know what it is that your people do, but you know a lot about plants, and I mean, plants are medicine.
if you have a bit of time to spare, I mean, I've effectively been doing that just to a much lesser extent. I've been using the medicine that we have at hand to help everybody, but this city is few and far between with herbs or plants of any sort. So
Well, maybe Adara might know of some that you can start to grow, or they can start to cultivate here. I am just... There is a lot going wrong, and I would love your help with this.
Thea's gonna see the very evident, kind of like the way that it's affecting Dahlia. Her disposition right now is kind of like, I don't really care. But she looks at you. But I guess I'm not really doing anything productive here anyways, so it wouldn't hurt to give a little bit of thought, but I can't promise anything. I mean, they barely have any plans here to begin with, and I'm not going to expend our time beyond what we are already planning to be here. We have to keep moving eventually, but I will look into it some.
These people are dying.
Dahlia, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm helping.
But you're also leaving.
We are not leaving for some time. I'm going to give as much help as I can, but my help is limited. If in your brief time in the city you can help more, then yes, absolutely, I would greatly appreciate that. But not only do you also have things that you are clearly prioritizing and need to do, but there's not, Athira, there's not much you could do here anyway. If you are using herbal remedies, I don't have any ingredients to give you. You would need to hope to find some somewhere else in the city.
Do I know of any way to use my magic to create like a growing area for them that would be protected from the natural elements of the city?
I'm going to say that if you don't know a spell, I don't know a spell.
I know of something, but it's in Nirana.
Yeah. I'm sure that there is some druid magic, whatever level it may be, that could help you with this, whether it's like locating the plants or literally growing them from the very hostile environment that you guys are in. But it's going to... It could be a matter of next time you guys take a short rest or a long rest or something, you scour the spell list as Athira is trying to find spells to prepare there. But Fira will help close out the conversation. She'll look at you and say, please look, but looking here will give you absolutely nothing. And Dahlia, you are free to stay. But like I said, you only have so much you can give. I know. Finding a cure for this and finding out what's causing it would be a better help than staying here.
Well, you're making it very clear that you would rather I leave, so I guess I will leave. But there, where is Gwen? She has left my blind sight, but we have to go investigate that that house for the missing lady.
Is Gwen still in the other room?
Yeah,
yes.
that detective lady stopped me.
Yeah, she's talking to Isla right now. Dahlia, with that remark, the last thing Fira will say before letting you guys go is she says, she'll kind of like stop you, gently put a couple of fingers on your shoulder, and she'll say, I would love for you to stay here. Your party would love for you to be with them more. And between the two of you, someone responsible needs to be in Rosari's peripherals so that he is held accountable.
Well, I cannot even see Rosari's.
I tried. And she will...
The doctors from Callisto should be here within a few days. They're very talented, very knowledgeable. I'm sure they will be able to help.
And I appreciate that as well. As do the rest of the staff. Well, I guess I'm not even technically staff, but you get the idea. Anyway, I will let you go about... Again, if you really wish to stay, you can. But how much you can help is dependent on how much you are willing to exhaust yourself to do it. I will see you tomorrow at the latest. And she'll head out. From there, Gwen, Isla pulls you to the side. She doesn't like wrap her arm around you or anything so casual, but she does bring you, and you guys start like pacing out into the rain. She looks up, kind of bumps shoulders with you, and she says, "So, obviously I watched you guys question the docks workers. And you guys headed out shortly after that. What was it in the lake that you saw?"
In the lake?
Yeah.
We didn't go, like, in the lake.
Well, no, you didn't go in the lake, but I saw you look into it.
I remember doing that, Shorty.
You're right. Gwen doesn't remember doing that.
I didn't do that.
Takes out a little notepad, starts writing something, and she says, "Uh-huh. Interesting."
You sure you
Alright.
got, like, the right person? Because we were
Yeah.
questioning an alligator and a goblin.
Yeah, at the docks right by the lake, and in the middle of the conversation, I watched you turn, zone out, and then you turn back to say something, and then just stop.
Ben?
Roll me... I'll let you choose intelligence or wisdom. Either one.
Let me beat my sheet.
Let me eat my sheet.
Let me go for that wisdom.
Cool. Lad wisdom roll.
That is a 19 plus 2.
Yeah, that'll do it. On a 19 plus 2, her saying it has kind of like, it didn't fill in the gaps, but it made you realize the gap is there. You do in your memory of talking to the people just hours earlier. Remember, there was a time where you were sitting there talking, you looked away, and then the next thing you remember is you were back in the conversation, fully forgotten like what you were saying or what you were thinking.
What the fuck? Okay, maybe you are right. Now that I'm kind of thinking about it. What did I do exactly?
You turned, looked out at the lake. It looked like you saw something, and then when you turned back to say it to your transforming friend in there, you just continued on with the conversation. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah, I don't remember a lick of that.
Mm-hmm. Strange. Neither does anyone else. And with that, she's going to put her hat back on and just kind of like back up, walking down the sidewalk until she gets about 15 feet away.
What? No, you get back here.
She walks backwards slower.
Is there any frogs nearby?
High or low?
High?
You see one across the street.
I'm gonna... How far?
15 feet.
I'm gonna run to it and I'm gonna throw it at her.
You run, grab it, you go to throw it at her. By the time you look back, gone.
I knew you were gonna do that shit, Shorty. I knew you were
I
going
didn't do
to.
it. Isla did it. That's not me.
It is you, bro.
We'll say that you all rejoin in the House of MA to decide where you are going to go next. And then as soon as you guys start making a move, I haven't forgotten about you, Ava and Leo. We're going to figure out what y'all are doing before we head out for the night. So the 5 of you reconvene in the central waiting area in the House of MA. A couple of nurses swing by to give their thanks. They appreciate you guys. A lot of people that work here are like going to this room to try to clean everything up, get these people taken care of. So you guys do get a lot of like appreciation and recognition as you talk.
When it has been made clear that I probably should not stay here, so are you ready to go investigate that house?
Dahlia?
Yeah.
I have a very important question for you.
Yeah.
When we were questioning at the docks, did I say anything weird to you?
I don't know. Portland. Did she say anything
you
weird?
tell me. Did she say anything weird?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't really pick up on things like that too much, but to my knowledge, nothing weirder than usual.
You say did you just say I'm weird?
No! I told you I am not very good at this. I just said that.
Okay. Well, Ms. Detective Lady said I saw something, and I don't really have recollection of that.
Well, if you saw something, then I am not the person to ask.
I was just wondering because you were there, so.
No, I don't remember you saying anything weird. Do I remember her taking a pause? Short one?
Sure, yeah, I'll say that even if it wasn't explicitly done in roleplay, because this is something that's kind of happening retroactively, because that's the only way to mechanically do it correctly, you do remember that there was a moment where you turned and you were like, right, Gwen? And Gwen turned back to you and she was like, huh, what? Fully, lost on the conversation.
Seem a little aloof. You zoned out for a minute, but nothing else. Didn't say anything strange.
Okay.
Anyway, are you ready to investigate that house?
Where's Athera?
I'm right here.
Hi, Athera. Would you like to go investigate a house?
Why are we investigating a house?
Because there is a missing person.
There is a missing person, and I kind of don't want Dahlia to go alone, but I do
You're not coming
now
with
have
me?
a lead on where a dragon doctor is, so I kind of want to go there.
I see.
There's a breeze again.
I assume Lucian and I are also just chilling right there in the main room.
Yeah. No, you guys are all right beside each other.
I'm gonna look at those two and go, and you're not a part of this?
We went shopping, as much as I loathe to say that.
I'm somewhat here for the ride at this point.
Okay, wait. You're a wizard. You're good at finding things. So what if you go?
If you need me to.
Just so we're clear, because we're splitting the party 8 different ways, Lucian goes with who to where?
They're pawning off who has to go with Dahlia to help somebody.
I mean, all of you could
if
go.
If the 3 of you want to go help do the dragon thing, I can go with Dahlia. I don't know why Dahlia is being treated
no one has
as
to
a
come
chore.
with me. I was just going to kind of go on my own.
Nobody is going alone to anything in the city.
Okay. But I'm blue.
Sucks. And one of us can be a servant.
I'm concerned that it seems that we have done quite a few different things, and the party is split, and I'm not aware that we even have a room for the night yet. I'm confused.
We can figure that out at dinner.
Is.
We're going to dinner soon.
The thought process for me is that somebody is missing and I want to help them.
I'm sure there's 1,000 people missing in this city. Are you going to find all of them?
I would like to.
Okay, Athera, you don't seem too keen on the house search, so you can come with me. How about that?
Fine. Rosaries, are you staying with Dahlia?
Sure, we'll split the party the same way we do every single time. Lucian, you're coming with me and Dahlia. Gwen and Athera are gonna go their own way. Leo and Ava are gonna go their own way. We're all gonna meet up magically by some miraculous set of events that should not, by all statistical reasons, occur.
Okay, but where? Or is this what Fira said? I don't even know what that is. Do you know where that is?
No, but we can ask around.
I'll relay the information.
With that, a bell from a clock tower is going to chime 3 times. signaling that it is 3 p.m. And with that, we will leave the 5 of you and travel across a portion of the city, however large that may be. Leo, Ava, where are you? What are you doing? Where are you going? You are in this city that I forgot to add the sound for, but is pouring down rain at every given moment. So
Well,
where are
we've
you making?
managed to peel ourselves off. I think our first order of business is to get some potions. Yes. I think Lucian trying to find some plants in this place to make them himself is a bit of a folly. So why don't we just buy them with the amazing amounts of cash that we have?
Yeah, let's just go do that. And then, you want to try to talk to your god?
Well, the bell tolling in the distance was, yes, I think that would be the plan.
Mm-hmm. And what are you hoping to get
Bell
from your
tower.
god?
Anything, I think.
Well, I don't really think you're gonna get anything because the gods don't care or listen or, they're basically useless. But maybe today will be the day that I'm proven wrong.
I don't expect to really get anything.
Okay, so they are useless.
No,
all right.
but the point,
mhm.
is, there is a point. The point is that it is a place where the elements and magic that he presides over in whatever place he presides is strong. So if I would like to do something, then I can do something. If that makes any sense.
Okay. Can you tell him that I'm upset with him because his son is a little bitch and making us chase down all this stuff? He really needs to be a better father figure.
Trust me, that is the gist of most of my complaints with him at the moment.
He's making us deal with his... He's like a teenager, honestly. It's genocidal teen who's going through some hormone changes and I don't know. But cool.
You quit describing your own character.
So let's go.
Right.
Shorty, do you want to just tell us how much the stuff is?
Yeah, how much is the stuff?
We're
just looking for
just
super
give me
generic
what
shit.
I want and tell me because we don't have a lot of time left. So just
You're
do that.
You're so right. We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Not everything is available all the time. Where are you going? You are currently in Greymoor. You guys have been in Waterway, which is a little bit nicer. It's more of a working class kind of place. Greymoor is I'm going to be honest with you, the second worst district, and the only reason it's not the worst district is because the other district is equivalent to the slums. It is intentionally made to be where they put the worst of the worst. If someone commits crime and they are released, they shove them in there.
We are going to where Richie told us to go, which I think was Braston.
Braston. Okay, you guys head to Braston. Good choice. Braston's going to have the best selection available. It might be a little pricier, but you're actually potentially
glad he didn't lie to us then.
Sure, we will make this quick. You find in Braston, which is imagine 80s to 1920s Chicago. But there's metal everywhere. There's bright lights and signs. The streets are tight and close and walkable. The buildings are tall and made of metal. There's lots and lots of glass. Very Art Deco style. You're walking around this significantly nicer part of town. People are wearing nicer clothes. Certainly weird from where you're used to. A lot of people are wearing these big long jackets with some puffy shirts or a long hat up there. Some people are walking with canes. Some people have goggles on their head. Some people are wearing aprons. Yeah, light steampunk. You find a potion shop. What are you looking for?
I want scrolls too. Where's that?
They'd be in the same district. Yeah, Braston is the place to get magical stuff. But
I don't know. I thought you'd have a list.
no, I just decided in the moment. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
You tell me
Well,
what
we
you
need
were looking
help.
for.
We wanted health potions, right?
Yeah, I think like just super generic health potions.
Oh yeah, you
I
can
will
buy
say
those
over the
in
table.
bulk.
I will say over the table, Lucian did get ingredients for potions in the previous session.
Yeah, a couple.
I want scrying and sending.
Let's go one at a time. Health potions are gonna run you 12.5 gold apiece.
For the like
What about graders?
greater ones.
Greater health potions, potion of healing greater, is gonna run you 90.
Sick. I'll buy 4 or 5.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point this out to Ava, and this might trigger a certain action here. Watching, you said 450 gold get slid across this table, a massive, massive amount. But, I mean, they make the sale. You get 5.
I will
greater
try
healing.
to bring that down. By the way, can I like try to persuade them into charging less?
You can certainly try. We're going to say that the person who owns this shop is, in fact, a blue dragonborn, kind of a middle-aged man, wearing like kind of looser fitting robes. I mean, they have scales. They don't exactly feel comfortable in a ton of looser clothes, but very like arcane looking stuff. So this guy clearly knows what he's talking about. But you attempt to negotiate a lower price out.
The only way I know how, which is by saying, "Oh, that's how much you're charging," because the shop down the way said they were going to give us a discount for being travelers to this nice city and willing to spend a bunch of money. They were going to give us like a 30% discount. And it really stinks because your stuff looks top notch, and I really, really would like to buy it, but the other shop was very much more willing to negotiate and be friendly.
I'm going to let you choose persuasion or deception.
I think I have the same.
Regardless, I'll put a hand on her shoulder and say, yes, indeed.
We're gonna go to the other
Ask guidance.
shop. I hate when people try to swindle newcomers to the city and stuff like that. I got a 17 plus 12. You put guidance on me? Is that a 4?
Yeah.
Plus 3.
The person working the bar, he says, no. Okay, first of all, other person's stock? Terrible. Shit, you don't want it. You want mine?
Really?
You're good to come here. I can't offer you a 33% discount because that is selling at a loss. 75 gold apiece. I can go no lower than that.
Jordy, do I know if that's a deal or not? Like,
Yeah,
is this
I mean,
like
that's-
super overpriced or
That is like
in
15
general?
gold cheaper. It is
no? Like
pricey.
in general.
Yeah, I'll tell you that
Right.
it is actually 75 is about the standard of what you would like be paying in a city for it. That's like a in the fact that he's coming down from 90 tells you that like this stuff is expensive here, but he's willing to drop it down to like he's still making a little bit of profit, but it's just going to be more expensive here.
Leo, that sounds like a good deal, doesn't it?
A little bit of quality, but then get a little bit of a discount as well. I think
Yes,
that's a
and
fair
you know
deal.
this guy. He's just so handsome. How can we say no?
I am indeed.
Oh, sorry. You both so handsome. I mean,
It's 75 gold apiece. Is that acceptable?
Indeed.
not
And
going
if it is 75 gold apiece, then I will buy a 60. So how about that?
You said-
That will still run you 450 gold pieces. You get the sixth one for free, essentially.
I get the sixth one
Oh.
for free. Look at that, Ava.
Okay, yeah. So we get that. Happy dandy. Anything else you guys are looking for? He offers you to look around. He has like a limited selection. There are just a couple of potions that he seems to make more of. But what those potions are, we will figure out if you guys ask.
I think that we are mostly looking for scrolls at this point, so I don't have to spend every single spell slot every day appeasing this woman.
But you could tell us what your special little potions are.
You know what? Fine. Potions of lightning
Special
resistance.
potion.
Potions of shielding, which are a homebrew potion that give you temporary HP instead of healing. And faint and lesser elixirs of arcane rejuvenation, which restore lower level spell slots. Those are second level specifically.
Do you want Leo?
I think I can do most of that myself, to be honest.
That was just the uncommon. I'll also read out some common potions. Potion of basically healing, dark vision, comprehension, which is comprehend languages, and oil of mending, which is just the mending cantrip.
Okay, so yeah, we just want scrolls.
All right, well, this guy does not have scrolls. He says, if you want scrolls, 3 blocks down.
Awesome.
Bye,
Let's
get out of my shop.
go, Leo. Do you have a lot more money, Leo?
No, I gave it all to you, and then Rosari's has all the rest of the money. This
You
was
don't have
Rosari's
any more?
money.
You don't have any more.
I
And
gave
Ava's
it all
gonna
to
like
you. I don't need it.
start to scratch her neck a little bit. You don't have any more money?
Let's see. Let's see how much do I have. I have 8 gold to my name here.
Ava's gonna scratch her neck a little bit harder and then just keep walking to the scroll shop.
Are you okay with your neck there?
What do you mean?
That looked like a bit of a tick. To
Stop
be
being
honest.
silly and let's get these damn scrolls, Leo.
I'm not putting that conversation aside. Defensiveness is telling.
Couple blocks down, you guys do see a large building with like apartments over it, but the first floor looks like what looks to be a kind of dark academia library with these really dark rugs on the floor and like soft lights lighting up bookshelves and a large glowing sign with a like bound scroll up above the door.
If we're in the right place.
Fancy. Alright. Tell us what you got. I want scrying and I want sending. That's what I want.
Let me check 2 things really quick.
Don't tell me I can't have it, shorty.
I'm only going to tell you, okay, bards do get scrying, and I believe bards also get sending. There's no way you know.
Yeah.
Okay, you can cast both of those, but they're higher levels than you're supposed to be able to cast, so you do have to make checks to cast those. We have just forgotten that rule up until, like, right before Callisto.
You
So-
made me do it with a fireball.
Yeah, because I remembered.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
I don't even know if you technically get access to Fireball as a bard.
Well, I did.
You
so
don't.
there.
So I broke the rules. Sorry, y'all. You walk in, and there is this old blue dragonborn lady. She has, like, I guess when dragonborns get old, rather than wrinkles, their scales just start to get, like, a little bit loose and kind of wavy. She's got, like, these long horns that sort of curve and go back and then up, and she's got some, like, jewels between them. She is wearing a much tighter fitting uniform that like leaves the arms exposed, and as you walk in, she is actively like writing on a piece of parchment with a quill, and then there's 3 more parchments floating around her, like copying whatever she's writing. But you guys walk in, and she just says, "Oh, come in, come in. Have a look around. Feel free."
Do you have scrolls of scrying and sending?
I'll F3.
Oh, okay. Do they have the price tags on them?
Yes, they do.
Cry.
Let's make this real fast, real easy.
We should have saved your 500 for this.
Sending is going to be a little bit easier. Sending, they come in at 95 GP apiece.
Okay.
Write this down so that I remember. Scry, I will let you know that heck, I don't understand how this works. I'm going to actually just above the table see if anyone wants to give me their input here. Scry requires a medium in which to cast Scry in, like a crystal ball or like a basin of water or something that like is worth an amount of money. Would you still need that with the scroll? I'm assuming so.
The scroll acts as the medium, and during like the enchanting process, you would spend the amount of materials equal to the gold cost of the crystal ball or silver chalice or whatever.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna
So
add.
you wouldn't need it baked in.
I'm gonna add a lot of money to the cost of the scroll of scrying.
Yes.
No, no.
It is going to be
Yes.
550 GP.
Yeah. That's about right.
Oh god. How many scrying things can you do, Leo?
I can do 1 scry per day. I can send like 6 times. So if you want to spend the money on the scry, that's probably more worth it.
Yeah.
Because I can talk to all the people.
I will also point out that, as far as I know, you do not have a medium in which to cast scry yet. You would have to still go.
Except
No,
Dahlia's head,
I don't.
technically.
Dahlia's head technically works for Dahlia.
No, other people have actively used it to scry.
Dahlia scry. Look, I can't.
Against their will.
Yeah.
Yeah, Point being, Leo, you currently don't have like a crystal ball or something.
No,
You
no,
probably-
we'd have to get one of those, but I do have the ability to do it. So
I do have those in the back. I obviously use them to make the scrolls. You're willing to purchase them? I can sell them.
Yeah, for how much?
For the one for scrying,
Like, yeah, crystal ball or whatever we need.
yeah, 600 gold pieces.
I'm gonna throw up. Ava's scratching her neck really hard. Well, I mean, is there no come down in price if you're from a house here?
Oh yeah, we have deals with the houses, but you're clearly not.
Oh, no. We're from House Wendiel. New and upcoming.
Roll me a deception check with quadruple disadvantage. Please
yeah,
enter.
just like no.
What do you mean? Quadruple?
I mean, you'll probably still make it.
I think I would have
No!
to be there for you, dog.
Oh my god! Okay. Deception. Okay. So that's so far the lowest. So the lowest was a 10. So I got 21.
Cool.
Damn.
She looks at you after saying that, and she just goes, "Fake name. Out of the shop, please."
It's not fake.
That is my full
literally
legal
is.
name, thank you.
She turns to you, pulls like a scroll out of the. You guys know how a wine cellar looks with all like the X's that form the holes. She has that like on one of the walls, and she looks over, like grabs a scroll, and she says, "I'm gonna have to ask you to exit the shop, please."
What is that scroll? Leo, is she gonna throw us in jail?
He's going to teleport us somewhere or something. We should leave. We can find a way to make.
I'm gonna bring back the blue dragonborn that's our mistress, and you will see.
Yeah, okay.
She's gonna leave.
With that, you guys exit out, have your materials purchased. Let's transition one more time back to the other group. I believe someone let me know that they wanted to have a quick little conversation before the group actually like splits and goes off and does these different things.
Yes. Well, it would be while Rosaries and Lucian are following Dahlia.
Yeah.
But as we're walking with her, Lucian's going to kind of pull Rosaries back just a little bit, in hopes that Dahlia won't hear as well. Even though I'm just going to go ahead and say now, that's not going to do anything.
No, it's not, because you have to walk with me. I am blind.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't want to
I can't
interrupt,
lead the way.
but I was gonna say, Dahlia would have had to tell you guys where it is, and you're leading the way there.
You're leading the way. My ears are ginormous.
I completely forgot about that part. So instead, we're going to walk in front of you. And I'm trying to think of a
These
casual
are
way
not
to still
empty
lead you around.
streets.
It's not far ahead. All right, I just get beside Rosaries on the opposite side from Dahlia. How about that?
I can just see Lucian like, just
Lucian is awkwardly
walking
trying to
circles,
find, yeah, awkwardly trying to find a slightly more private place to have a conversation in this setting. And he's going to kind of loudly whisper to Rosaries. Does Fira not like me?
I thought she liked all of you pretty well. I think she liked me the least out of everybody in that room.
Oh,
And in that moment.
That's understandable. How long has she been studying wizardry?
As long as I can remember, we didn't have much to do at the Order, as she studied wizardry under, the Order, everybody there, whoever was there at the time, really. I studied Paladin, and Arthur studied being annoying.
Lucian's going to look down like just a little bit, watching his steps, and you can choose to notice this or not, but he is going to, like, just a slight bit of blush is going to come to his cheeks. He's going to say, well, I would like to discuss studies with her before we leave. Sure, can make good conversation.
She seemed interested in helping you with your book, albeit please don't let her try to attune to it. I saw what happened to everybody else.
His expression's immediately gonna snap back. No, no, gods no. Just see where she's at in her studies. Maybe go over some basic spells. Usually,
as much as I love my sister, she is probably not as talented as you, due to a lack of experience. I'm sure she would greatly appreciate your tutelage. And noticing the little bit of blush, I think Rosaris would be like, and whatever else you had intended.
I didn't have anything else. Yeah, we if we have time in the city, then that could be interesting.
Yes. Maybe after you have that conversation, Dahlia here can have a conversation about what was found to help them, so that Dahlia can help in the next situation whenever it arises. I assume you're listening to the entire conversation, and Rosaris is fully assuming you're doing that too.
Lucian is trying to be quiet, but I'm going to say you heard every single bit of it.
Oh yes, yeah, I was not making that assumption. Even if we're whispering, I'm like, Dahlia is way too capable.
Yeah.
I was going to pretend that I could not hear you. Or your case of mine.
Oh, right. Let's just focus on the task at hand for now.
Lucian, I wanted to say thank you for helping me heal the lady.
Of course. It was the transformation was very interesting. I wish I could have had some more time to study it more in depth, but I guess at the end of the day we were able to save someone, which is what we are supposed to do. So that's good.
You
I do
are
agree with that.
right, Lucian. You sure are right.
And he's going to mumble under his breath.
And there's like another breeze that goes around Talia.
He's gonna mumble under his breath and just. Although it would have been nice to have more time. Anyways, it's good. It's everything
Yeah.
worked out great, except for everything worked out great.
And that's
Let's be honest, it worked out fine. It was kind of a mess. We can agree on that.
Yeah, a lot of things been a mess. Although I'm sorry, I should not say that. So to
Can
finish up,
Lucian-
and then I just like tell them everything that I know about the case so far.
Can Lucian roll insight on the everything's been a mess thing? On that comment?
Are you
Yes.
asking me or Jocelyn? Because I'm not
Jocelyn.
going to make that decision.
Sure.
Jocelyn. Because
what
he
you're
has been somewhat absent in a lot of recent conversations, so he probably doesn't have that same viewpoint.
Sure.
Nelson, I'll let you tell me if you think Rosaris needs to.
I don't think Rosario does.
Got you.
That I pass. That's a 19 on the die.
Dahlia is ripping apart at the seams.
Dahlia, excuse me if I'm out of line here. I feel like we haven't had a chance in a while
You're
to
not
catch up.
walking in a line.
I technically, I guess we are always, depending on how straight or curved the line is. No, is everything okay? You seem a little different than your normal cheery self, I guess.
I suppose that I was just away from people so long that I have forgotten how they work. And I am figuring it out.
Well, that makes two of us, and Lucian's going to glance at Rosaris.
It's
three of us?
Three of us. Let's be honest, we're the weird bunch. But Dahlia, you are more than welcome to be more honest in the future. The sun does shine where light needs to be shown. So.
I am being honest. That is what I think all of this boils down to. I do not think that my frustration should lead me anywhere, so I am not letting it.
That's fine. I have no qualms about letting it lead me anywhere.
Isn't that technically what your sister just got mad at you about?
Yes.
Yes, and I told her I'd work on it.
And with that, we'll say that you guys approach, oh my god, what were they called? I think they were called Lakeside, if I remember.
Side Lakes.
What?
I think it was like
Lake Light Studios.
Lakeside Light Studio.
Where Beverly Cartwright at least previously lived, but as you guys approach, you see that the area around the section of the building that the Gator Man was describing to you is police taped off, as the window up to what Dahlia described to be Beverly's apartment is shattered and broken, glass scattered on the ground, and walking around are a small handful of blue dragonborns and 4 10-ish foot tall steel people. Akin to an iron golem, but clearly not animated purely by magic, as you see like arcs of electricity in little glass containers lodged, like one in each arm, one in the chest, one on each leg, and these large, heavy footsteps encircling the area. Sing, sing, sing. As you guys approach, one of them, the closest one to you, says, "Please navigate around the perimeter."
Oh.
Please navigate around the perimeter.
How far are we from this crime scene?
I'm going to say this thing would probably activate in about 20-foot radius. So you guys are like 20 foot out from the police tape, blocking off, like a good 30-foot radius around that side of the building.
Is this building kind of like an apartment building? Is it like are there a bunch of windows, or can I see any clues on if they're investigating a certain room from where we're standing, or what's it look like?
Oh, I mean, context clues alone. That's her room.
Okay. I still have the manifest mind kind of hovering near me. So I am going to, I'm going to assume, unless anyone wants to argue with this thing.
I mean, nobody has answered me. So who just spoke?
A robot thing.
Robot thing.
Robot.
I don't know, honestly.
RoboCop.
Is there a person I could talk to, Mr. Robot?
Please navigate around the perimeter.
Who said that?
It has fully stopped and is just like standing in between you guys and the...
You said that already.
Dahlia, you may not be able to see this. It seems to be some sort of policing machine that is asking us to move away from a crime scene in a building that we were not planning on going to.
One of the blue Dragonborn is going to walk up about 15 feet behind this thing and like poke his head out where he can see you guys and say, "Hey, no arguing with the officer there. Move along."
Oh, no, she's blind. Okay.
Hello. Me. We are working with...
He's already turned back around and the like robot thing repeats, "Please navigate around the perimeter."
We are working with Detective Isla.
No response. We will leave it there for you guys to dredge up a plan as to how to navigate this. Tenno, you there?
I'm here.
Sweet. We're getting close to the end of the session here, and this will not take super duper long. Your next step, as you guys told me, is the clock tower. Leo, you are hoping to make some sort of connection to Orteus. I will say that the clock tower is in Braston, so it's not going to be that hard for you guys to find. Even through the rain, it has like a glowing face that produces light and like shines the silhouette of the clock hands moving around to most of the city. You guys navigate your way through Braston, approaching the clock tower. And as you approach, you do hear like a soft, and you even feel it in the ground just a little bit, like the tick, tick, tick of the gears inside this large 30, 40-foot tower moving around. It's going to be a little bit taller than that, 50 or 60 feet tower. It's going to stand above even the 4 and 5 story buildings around you guys.
Is there an obvious way to get in, or some people standing outside, or is it just up?
Let's just go up.
I will say that you guys do not see a at least public door. There looks to be a service door around the side that very clearly blends in, as in it's the same color. It's not meant to be a public spot for you to walk in on the side of the building.
You want to go through that door?
Can't fly right now, so yes.
Is it locked?
Is it locked? Go up.
Yeah, it's locked.
I unlock it.
All right.
Yeah. Like, okay.
It's a DC 15 Thieves Tools with disadvantage.
You got it.
You got it. It is
got
so
it.
hard for you to fail this.
I don't think I'm good. Wait.
You
I
have
don't think I have.
reliable. Do you have reliable talent? No, you don't have reliable talent yet. You have bardic inspiration. You have guidance. You have so much stuff. It's so
You
hard.
are a rogue that is lockpicking. You will be fine.
I am not a rogue that does rogue stuff. I got a 19 with disadvantage. But I don't like it, Leo. This is very
Almost
morally damning
carelessly.
for her.
Angrily good at it. Ava walks up within 3 seconds. You enter the lockpicks. Click, 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 click. Doors open. You can now hear much louder the tick, tick, tick of like the gears inside. You hear them moving. It is a little noisy in here. You hear the thunder rumbling overhead. I'm gonna roll a d20. How fitting.
I do appreciate you doing that for me. I know that's not something you like to do normally.
Thank
But
you
this
for
is-
acknowledging
This is
that.
important. Yes.
Lightning rod
So
on
hurry
top
up
of
now.
the clock tower. Lightning strikes it, disappears as quickly as it arrived. And now that you have the door open, you're able to watch that some of the lightning that hit the lightning rod. You watch as these blue streaks of light get channeled down through little glass tubes with metal bracings all throughout them, disappearing into the ground.
It's like a whole thing. Okay. Well,
Are we
let
gonna get
us,
hurt?
I don't know. This looks pretty wild. I don't even know what's going on here. Let's see if we can find a way up, if this is climbable at all.
Yeah, this is like
Stairs?
the place where workers would come in. So there are stairs that go up to like various levels where there are like fuse boxes connected to these glass tubes. There are like workstations with workbenches and various tools on them that you guys are vastly unfamiliar with. But it does end at about 40 feet up. There's still 20 foot of headroom as this giant clock face is there, and all of the mechanizations and gears that are turning surround you guys as you walk up the stairs. And that is kind of where the end of the area that you're able to access is. But I need to give more room than that, don't I? We're gonna say there's 40 feet. Like, this is the tower just keeps getting bigger every time I describe it. It's like telling a story about a fish. There's 40-foot headroom, and about 20 foot above you guys, there are beams that cross, like bracings. Definitely big enough for you guys to, like, be on, but they are relatively narrow. Like, they are 5 feet wide. You're not meant to really get up there. But there are, like...
How good are you at climbing, Leo?
Not super confident, but I think this is worth it.
Okay, so get on my shoulders. I'll help you.
Should I take the armor off first? Because that's like an extra 50 pounds.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Leave
well,
that right here. And then get on me. Does this give him like
a
health,
whole
like
minute later.
advantage or something?
I mean, they are 20 foot over your head. Standing on your shoulders does not do anything.
Okay, here's a rope, Leo. I have a rope in my bag.
Rope.
I do.
Well,
Or
you
could
could also. How
you
long is your
miss-
whip? Could you do a Indiana Jones?
Ooh. How long is it? I have a 10-foot reach. So maybe if I get on you, but then that doesn't really help you. I could throw the rope down to you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
Shorty, could I
You
just
can
misty step
teleport.
up there?
Yes. What are we saying? You can just teleport.
Hey, Gatlin, I
can
can no
too,
longer
but it
make fun
requires
of
me
you
to
for
damage.
not reading your character sheet. Yes, you
Knew
can
I
teleport
had. I
up
just
there.
didn't think about that. Can you not teleport, Leo? You're a
I-
cleric. You do
I
more
can-
spell stuff than
I
I
can
do.
teleport, but it requires damaging things upon departure or arrival. So I don't really want to do that right now.
Okay, well, she's gonna tie a rope to one of the beams, I guess, and just like dangle it down to him.
Yeah, I mean, you teleport up, tie a rope, dangle it down. Leo, you can attempt to climb the rope. Give me an athletics check. The DC is, I'm gonna say 10. You're climbing 20 feet.
She's gonna wink at you. Oh wait, it's just a 10.
Yeah.
She's gonna wink at you. She's gonna wink at you and say,
I
"Don't fuck it up."
I don't need it. Don't need it.
Okay. Okay.
I have a decent.
But you're gonna fall.
No, I have proficiency.
Yeah. So you climb up. You guys are there, kind of navigating, balancing on these beams that go across. There are spots where you can like climb up to a different one that hold up the kind of almost closing in roof as it comes to a point where that lightning rod is at the top. So you have another 10 or 15 feet above your heads at this point that you can kind of climb up different levels of this.
We going to the top?
How can we get?
We're going to the top.
I doubt we can get outside, but
Leo, we've got to get to the top.
we must get to the top.
Yep. Going.
If you climb up any further, there's no seeming way out.
Yes, it's like a dome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then, is this high enough?
Well, I'd like to see what happens when lightning strikes the tower. Now that we're all the way up here, then I might decide to do something differently.
Oh, okay. Well, you have that handy-dandy lightning tattoo, don't you?
Expended for the day, unfortunately. Yes.
You have the handy-dandy lightning stuff because you're a lightning.
I've got lightning stuff. It's fine. Yes. We wait around a little while. What happens if the lightning strikes while we're up?
When lightning strikes, you guys do hear it and feel it. It like shakes the building. But then as soon as it happens, really, really fast, this blue electricity, very akin to what you're used to, shoots down in those like glass tubes that I mentioned. It's gathered at the lightning rod, and then it's kind of dispersed and then shot down through the building to somewhere below it.
I'm going to try and find a location that is sort of central to a bunch of these tubes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll just say that you're right in the middle of those like beams and rafters that you're in.
Yeah. Just a second. I'm going to take out some incense, and I'm going to put it right in front of me, light it, and I'm going to wait for the lightning to strike. Casting and holding the commune spell.
Ooh.
When the lightning strikes, and use the surge of energy to help me cast this spell.
Absolutely. I was going to have you roll a religion check, but if you're casting commune, I'm not going to make you make any checks at all. You're expending high-level magic for this. While you do this, Ava, I'll have you give me a perception check. But Leo, I'll let you just tell me. You get, 3 questions?
I didn't expect to get this far today. I don't know what the questions are.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna stop it.
That is totally fine. Go ahead and give me that religion check. Ava, what'd you get on perception?
19 plus 8.
Fantastic.
You got a 19. Oh, it's 20.
Crazy.
Wait, no, I gave you Bardic.
You gave me Bardic. What's the Bardic?
D6.
26.
26, and what was yours, Danny?
19 plus 8.
27. Oh my god. 26 and 27. High rolls today. On a 26, before you even ask the questions, you use this storm to commune with Cortez. And this is the first time you've ever done this. So this is probably a big deal for Leo. We're having a lot of big moments today.
Is he leveling up right now?
No.
No.
But immediately you get hit with a feeling of uncertainty and unfamiliarity as you are immediately told that this is not Corteus' storm. And on a 26 religion check, every storm is Corteus' storm. Meaning this is not a natural storm. If the permanency of it did not tell you that already. This was created out of Corteus' domain, and it is weird to you, and it gives you a feeling that you really don't like. Ava, on a 27, you notice that there are footprints on the rafters that you guys are standing on that are not yours.
Right. Like fresh ones, like...
You don't know how fresh, but you see them. They are like bits of mud left on the steel beams.
So cool.
Leo, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God. No.
We're still going.
He didn't even get to ask his questions yet. You got a 1 and a 20?
No, I got 7 and 20.
Oh, okay, good. Wait, no, not good.
I mean, he does not have advantage. It's the 7.
The 20 was first.
I have advantage on con saves for concentration. It auto rolled the concentration.
He got a 20 first.
What's on the thing? It is 20 first on roll 20.
The 20 was
Look at
first.
Cool.
Yeah.
Arrow lands in Leo's back.
Yes!
18, you pass the save. You are not paralyzed, you are stunned. You take 40 points of damage, and you fall back and fall off of the rafter 20 feet, which is going to be another 8 points of damage, 48 total points of damage. That's where we're ending today.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Y'all are trespassing in someone's abode. And
we'll figure out who
Somebody
lives.
lives
Someone
here.
is very
It's a
above.
bell tower.
Haha. Get it? Because it was narrow.
Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next week.
Got it.
Continue to explore some of these mysteries.
Oh,
Figure out what the
my
hell is
goodness.
happening in Windromeda. Bye.
That's some powerful person.
People be cray. That's an assassin. All right.
Oh.